What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Weekly Gaming Update.
What up?
Your source for weekly gaming news. I'm Rob. As always, I'm joined by my beautiful, gracious co-hosts. We got Jay.
He's back.
What's up?
He's back.
He's back.
I'm not dead from COVID. Can't kill me yet.
99% survival.
At least I succeeded at something.
I know, right? It's like that one time.
They got too real for a second.
Too much. But Jay, no, seriously.
Angle.
No, it's the same camera angle.
Does it look different? I think we just have a lot on the table.
I think the table's moved this way a little bit, so you can see the monitor a little more.
Yeah.
But Jay, seriously, you can't hear it, but we have applause going.
Clap. And for some reason, I'm not seeing chat.
What?
Ryan's in chat. What's up, bud?
What?
Yeah, I am not seeing chat at all.
What?
Hold on, let me close Twitch.
It wasn't me. It's him.
No, it's directly me.
Jay's a ginger. That's what's wrong.
That was mean.
Oh, I can see it now.
Wow, he said no soul.
Freezing. Fuck you. I didn't see it, but I saw he can't see this, and I knew instinctively you were talking shit.
So, if you guys would like to invest, there's buttons below, whether it be merch, subscription, or an actual straight investment. Either way, if you do choose to, we greatly appreciate it. And yeah, we'll touch on that if you guys want us to, but that's all the further we're going to go on that.
So today's episode, we're going to be talking about, of course, we had the anger-fueled console release.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
If we want to call this a console release.
Yeah.
No, it's the most dangerous game console edition is what it
Yes.
is.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yes,
That's
the
what
most
this
dangerous
is.
game. It is, and we'll get into why. XQC was banned for We'll say cheating.
Stream sniping.
Oh, he definitely was cheating.
Not really cheating, but
Anita Sarkeesian is back to her old ways.
surprise, surprise.
Bethesda,
It's glitchy.
isn't that standard in all games?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So UK might not have enough PS5s. We didn't even have enough here.
Right.
Witcher season 2 is coming, and we will be talking about all the Black Friday specials.
Yep.
Because of course the stores have rolled those out since they've rolled out more ads than they have consoles. Let's face it.
We're also going to touch on Hyrule Warriors. Early reviews are in. We're going to talk about Twitch and rant about Twitch.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're going to
So
talk
if we end up getting cut off, you know
why.
Well,
if our stream gets suicided,
I
let's just say.
was going to make a joke, but it kind of just says what the story is.
Yeah, I was just going to do the same
We'll
thing.
get
We want
to
to leave the suspense. We want to
leave the
draw them
suspense.
in.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Well, he ruined it in chat already. Yeah, $5 affiliate. It's like a foot long. You can just get it for $5.
I mean, well, you think about it. If we get banned, just make a new account.
Yeah, we'll
just
just make
pay
a new
$5
account.
and we're
$5
instantly
and we're
back
in.
to where
Well, that's
we were
the joke
at.
I was going to make. It's like, okay, ban us. I'll just pay the $5 and get back on air.
Right?
And the last thing we're going to talk about is Ubisoft, and they're changing their language in Valhalla.
There was one story I forgot to add.
What?
Ubisoft was swatted.
Whoa, yeah, I did see that. We'll talk about that too. Ubisoft being swatted.
Yeah.
How about we should just change the title to Ubi Whoops?
Ubi whoops.
So
So let's start this off the way we always do.
Jay, it's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You've had some free time.
A lot of free time.
What have you been playing,
much free
watching,
time.
buying, doing? Well, I know not too much buying, but
he wasn't,
All right,
he wasn't
so-
allowed anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could buy stuff online, DoorDash, but that's about it.
digital, yeah.
But
DoorDash.
DoorDash. And
the only in my quarantine, the only thing I had was a Switch. Didn't have my PC. Switch the phone.
Shit, Jethco, that might kill you. Yes.
Oh my God, Jay, we had to cut you off for that.
I'm sorry. Did you see that? Yes. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
That
Fred,
is
move
so
your
funny.
cup. Oh, wait, where's it at?
It's rising. Like,
So for
I'm
everybody,
having chest anxiety for this man right now.
so for everybody who's listening to just the audio, one of our gracious listeners,
Yeah,
our big
our
supporter for the show,
financial backer.
yeah, Jethco, he was going to type into our chat, "It will kill you," and he accidentally sent it to his wife.
Rip.
Nice
Guys, can we get an
knowing
F in the chat for him?
It is nice knowing you.
Yeah, come on, Rob.
I got it already, bud.
Put that F in the chat for him.
Yes.
It could have been worse. He could have taken the T out. I will kill you. And then the cops would have been there.
You can't. Text messages can be used against you, so it's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, sorry to
But-
cut you off.
but-
Go ahead.
So yeah.
Oh, you're fine. That was
Oh, FaZe with the bits.
Thanks.
the two moosey bits.
The Moosey bits.
For the people that can't see, FaZe has a amazing dog named Moose. He is the unofficial mascot of Mini Buffs.
Nice.
We need more pictures.
Yes.
Hint, hint.
Anyways, yeah, that's why I pointed at him. He knows. He knows.
Never
But yeah,
never enough Moosey pictures.
I played some Pokemon. I'm trying to grind through the deck so I can get all the shiny charms, so I can actually shiny grind. And it got boring really quick. And then I started playing Zelda, and I'm like, oh, cool, Breath of the Wild. And I'm like, this would be better on a TV. And then I had Hyrule Warriors, and I played that for about a good 2 hours. And then I was like,
Is it better
yeah.
on the TV?
Hold on. Well, it probably run a little bit better because when you put it in console mode, it actually ups everything.
I was gonna say what handheld's 520, console mode 720, or 540 and 720.
Yeah.
Well, it's 10. I think it's 1080 because it uses HDMI.
No, it's like 940 or something.
I mean, it's trying to get up there. Depends on the game.
Rob's got it.
He's looking at it.
He does
I
not
was
want
like,
to be
just
fact
said
checked.
what? And I said, oops, wrong person. How's work going? What kind of flowers do you want when you come home?
Honey, dinner will be ready. Don't worry. Dishes will be done. Laundry will be done. Everything will be clean. I promise.
Yep.
Just don't kill me.
Text back.
Oh, I do have to brag a little bit about what I did earlier. So,
Okay, it is
I
1080.
went-
It is 1080 in TV mode and 720 in handheld.
that's what I thought.
I thought it was 540 handheld, like 940 or 980, 920.
Because it's
something
using
like
HDMI 2, ain't it?
No, I think it's regular HDMI.
Regular HDMI.
Well, they
Because
might have changed it whenever they did the like
2 has the 1440, right? That's the limit for that cord essentially.
yeah.
So yeah, I just had it the step down in my head apparently, but still 1080 for a Nintendo console.
Yeah. FaZe, we did, and we're actually going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. Yeah.
We were gonna rant.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to rant
gonna rant.
about it.
Am I the only one that didn't see it?
It's the Twitch.
It was
Affiliate.
about paying for affiliate.
Yeah, but I didn't see it. I didn't know
Spoiled.
anything about that until he said it today.
Oh.
Well, he posted it today on the mini blog.
Cleaning the bathroom right now,
really
getting
wasn't paying
ready,
attention to Facebook
getting
videos.
laundry ready. I respect you having us chill in the background while you do that.
Yes, we appreciate that.
But anyways,
At least he's
Sounds
not
of
going to
Back-
get killed by his wife.
Yeah, right.
We need him.
back to my smooth skills.
Schmoosh.
All right.
Doc Schmoosh.
I'm actually my name was actually changed at birth. First name was Casa, middle name was Nova.
Oh, yeah.
So
Hi, Sky.
the missus is sick. She can't really leave. She's on bed rest. Had to go get Christmas decorations for her.
Uh-huh.
Got FaceTime, got all the decorations, saw Christmas flowers.
Ooh, poinsettias.
I think so. They're red.
Yeah, those are the only Christmas flowers that I know of.
Don't eat them.
But anyways, I also picked up dinner too. And when I gave her food, I put the drink actually by the door and went, "Oh, I forgot your drink," and then came up with the flowers and was like, "This isn't a pop." Well, it was tea, but this ain't a drink.
Aw. Hey, thanks for the follow, Sky. Appreciate it.
Sky.
Thank you, thank you.
Wait, pull it up. There it is, right
The
there.
cheer.
Appreciate you. But yeah, that was just my little like suave, sophisticated,
Nice.
Nice.
awesome moment I did.
I did one of those things a while back. I don't really do it anymore, but I got around Valentine's Day. They had the huge like 3-pound Hershey Kisses,
Oh shit.
and I got one of those. And then I got
Too much.
do you guys have the Huggy drinks out there? The fruit barrels.
Oh yeah, I love Huggies.
So I got those, and then I got a bag of Kisses, Hershey Kisses, and I put the Hershey Kisses in the box of Huggies. And then I took the box of the Big Kiss and ran it underwater so it was sopping wet.
I mean, I can hear it, but I don't hear it through the headphones.
I don't hear anything.
You guys can't hear. Okay. If you guys can hear like a buzzing in the background, let us know. But then I took that and I went and I dumped the box of Huggies in the Hershey Kisses all over. I said, "Here's a bunch of hugs and kisses," and then shoved the big sloppy wet kiss in her face. Said, "Here's a big sloppy wet kiss."
I respect it.
Hugs and
I
kisses.
respect it.
Nice. I was reading Phase Kings.
Oh, yeah. See, no one cares about my hopeless romantic bullshit. Got it.
No, I do.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate
Okay.
you.
I mean, I kind of.
Let me tell
It
you
gave me an idea.
Let me tell you the extent of my romantic side, okay? The proposal to my wife was I set the ring on my dresser while she was in the shower.
It's quick, efficient, and to the point.
I didn't even ask. I just set it there. And then when she got out of the shower, I jumped in, and when she went in to go get dressed, she saw it.
You had a perfect setup there.
I got proposed.
You coulda-
I proposed
You
at
could have
Swallow
put
Falls.
you could have put the ring right there. She comes in. You're sitting there naked,
Put it on your. Never mind.
and then go. Do you want to bang me for the rest of your life? Any terminology you want. I like banging. It's family friendly. Bang bang. Anyways.
All right,
so
Freezing. We appreciate it. No worries, bud. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
in hindsight, if anybody is planning on doing that, do that and then tell me how it worked out for you.
What's in the box?
Just take
Yeah,
a
I
box
mean,
and be like, "There's a present for you."
They could go full Justin Timberlake on it.
It's my in a box. What did I believe about Dick? We're I don't know.
We're so ranting and rambling. Anyways, how you guys been? What have you guys been watching, buying, playing, and doing?
Yeah, we didn't even get to anybody else.
Oh, yeah. My turn? Or are we doing Alana?
Alana, Bren, who wants to go next?
Ladies first.
Look at the gentleman.
So nice. Makes me worry a little bit that you're being nice.
Hey, we know that Brent's not going to get kicked out of the meme group for posting hate speech.
Hey, I won that. I disputed that, and they put my shit back.
I mean, come
Look,
on.
you should know you're only allowed to self-loathe if you're a man on Facebook.
Yes.
Nobody gives a shit about you.
Like, a woman got banned for making a male sexist joke.
About women. Like, it was.
You know what's funny? The missus will sit there and be like, "What's this person's problem?" And when we pass them, go, "Of course it's a woman driver." Babe, that's your gender.
Traitor.
I mean, the shoe fits.
She's not wrong, but
Yeah.
All right, so Alana, what have you been playing, buying, watching, doing?
I haven't really been buying anything. Just been, I guess, playing Final Fantasy and Destiny. Trying to get through some stuff on Destiny. That stuff's a little hard.
trying to get through the queue.
All 14,000 people.
Dude, that was ridiculous. The night
Nice.
before it was supposed to go down, I'm trying to get on, and I'm in queue like 13,974, and I'm like, ugh.
Look, if you're not day one in that shit, then it's probably because you're in queue.
I was
Right.
just trying to get on for shits and giggles to see what they were doing, because I heard that they were doing like a little, fireworks and stuff.
Oh,
Nope,
for the
couldn't-
send off.
Yeah, nope, couldn't get in.
Man, I'm
14,000
already
in queue.
I'm already seeing shit about people getting like diamond weapons and Cold War, and I'm like, the game came out like 2 days ago.
Right.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I can't say anything. I beat Final Fantasy VII Remake in 27 hours.
That's different. That took you like over a day, and it's a linear story. It's not multiplayer where you gotta grind for like so many kills and so many kills this way and so many kills that way. And
True.
Oh man.
So,
All
Brent,
right, Bren, your turn.
My turn.
buying, watching, playing. doing.
I bought a couple things.
Yes.
Rob, I told you about it. Jay, this might upset you a little bit.
I'm ready.
I don't think you
We-
even told me.
Oh no, I haven't. I only sent the. Oh well, you don't follow the store on Facebook. So there's a little store out by Rob. It's called Warp Zone.
Oh, that thing.
And we didn't
Yeah.
get our name from them. We didn't even know about them until after we found the shop.
Yeah. So we were out there looking at a new car for the wife, and I was like, "Babe, we're going out there. I gotta stop at this store. I'm all for supporting small business. This place is really cool. Everything from Atari all the way up to PlayStation 4. He shrink wraps all of his used consoles and keeps everything together. He's organized, kinda. He's got
Kinda.
toys and collectibles and stuff on the wall. Well, I found Resident Evil 5 complete in-box collector's edition for $55, and I bought it.
Does it have Chris punching a boulder?
Yes, all that bicep punching strength. Just those.
I mean,
just
he's
those
wearing
Dwayne
gloves.
Johnson
I'll give
size
him that.
arms. Yeah.
What happened? Did he get anorexic between 5 and 7? Like, did he go from abusing steroids to abusing
I
heroin?
was gonna say heroin's a hell of a drug. Who says crack don't work?
He was living in Oregon for a while.
looking like a damn 90s alternative rocker lead singer.
Which I still have to go in and finish.
Whose wife
Resident
may or
Evil
may not have
7.
killed him. No.
No, he doesn't have that much hair. I was thinking more like Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots
Nice.
mixed with Lane Staley.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Whose wife didn't kill him? Are you talking about Jeffco already?
So
I mean, he's being pretty quiet in chat.
I know, right? He's doing that laundry. He's got to get it done.
last Saturday, the wife and I had a free Saturday night.
Ooh.
We shipped my daughter. Well, what do you mean? Ooh, we shipped my daughter off to your
I
house.
know.
Oh,
I was-
Ooh.
Ooh.
we kicked my daughter over to Rob's house. So the wife and I had a night.
Ooh.
We
I can't wait for that moment where I like just look at my kids and just get the fuck out of the house. Do something.
Go do something.
Go on, get.
we watched Rocket Man.
A rocket man.
Is that any good?
Yes,
Is it?
yes.
Because I've been meaning to watch it, but I've.
I will tell
Yes.
you, Elton John would give what's his name from Rolling Stones.
Keith
Mick Jagger.
Richards?
No. Elton John could give Keith Richards a run for his money with drugs.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. I had no idea
Oh, I mean he.
Oh no, dude.
that Elton John was that hardcore
I mean, yeah,
in the
Elton John.
drugs.
Elton
Was
John
it
did
back
some.
in the 80s?
Did a lot of shit, but
70s, late 70s, 80,
Yeah,
80
somewhere around there.
when this time frame happened, dude. Cocaine was big back then.
It's big
And so was
again.
every other drug.
Yeah.
It's legal now.
Like
in some states.
obviously I know it's a bit of an
It's
over
not legal.
exaggeration.
I've
It's
been
just-
fact checked on Facebook because of it.
it's not legal. It's just not illegal.
It's decriminalized.
Yeah, it's not
which
legal.
means
It's just not
They
illegal.
give you a fine.
Yeah.
Just a little
So
slap
Fines
on the
only
wrist.
hurt poor people.
We watched that. What else did we do? Oh, the second part for Kakarot's DLC
Oh,
is
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I played that for a little bit last night.
Resurrection F1.
Is it better?
I don't know. because I played enough to unlock the new form. Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan. I don't know, it's SSGSS, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dumbest name ever, but yeah.
They unlocked, they added a new game mode, too, to the main story. Horde mode.
Is there just a
Horde
bunch of
mode?
shit coming at you? Like you're fighting hordes of enemies?
Yes.
Okay.
You form, so far in the story, I formed 2 teams, and you run into the, you know how on the map you have the section you run into to fight them. You have to fight 100 of them.
Okay.
And the higher you build your combo, the higher damage you'll do when you activate a Z combo, which I haven't fully figured out the parameters for setting that off yet. But they added a card game. And it's not in the main story. It's from the main menu.
Okay.
And it's a gacha game. When you log into it, you get a login bonus.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Played a little bit of that last night.
I have
And
to start playing that again and see what all they've added.
yeah, you
Wanna
have the
play?
season pass, right?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
But I am going to get it.
Okay. What else? That's it. I haven't really, like, I've been trying to get through Ghost of Tsushima, and I did a little bit of 14 trying to play with people.
Ghost
But
is
I
so
just,
fun.
I mean, I've been busy with the basement, too.
Yeah, yeah. One of these days, you guys will see a video of that.
Ghost of Shishashawan sauce.
Ghost of
Look,
Shushimis.
man, goddamn Mongolians, okay?
Ah, Mongolians.
my shitty wow.
Mongolians.
But, yeah, what about you, Rob? Oh, and Rob and I have been
Endlessly.
throwing our heads against every store, every reseller, Craigslist, Facebook, all the stores, constantly refreshing websites. And
So-
we can't find a PlayStation 5.
Unfortunately,
Are you getting the button ready?
we can't find a
yeah,
PlayStation.
We can't get a PS5.
I'm so disappointed.
So Ghost of Tsushima did get a PS5 update. It runs better, I think.
They run 60 frames per second.
Yeah, I think it's locked 60 frames.
Which I'm all right with. And on games like that, story-driven games, not first-person shooters, I'm fine with not having that much frames.
A lot of people are saying that it feels like a new game.
Hey, man, when you do them showdowns like that,
Oh,
every frame helps.
counts. Yeah,
Like, I've noticed, like, the Straw Hat Ronins, they're a little bit harder
yeah.
when it comes to the
I'm
showdown.
telling you, if my baby sister doesn't get me Ghost of Tsushima, I'm disowning her.
That's mean.
He's gonna yeet her right out the front door.
She grew up with me for, how old is she? 25 years? So,
Yeah.
it's okay. She
I gotta get
So
a
it's-
yeet noise. Just yeet.
Yeah, if she doesn't get it, you gonna do what Brendan said, just eat her out the front door?
All you're gonna hear is. We gotta patch Jay into this somehow, so that he can hear it.
I mean, I can hear it if I, like, go back to it
Yeah.
and, like, click the unmute, but then I have echo.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm kind of sad about that.
We'll figure out a way to patch you in.
I
No,
appreciate.
I don't care about Jay hearing that.
Oh.
I'm talking about us finding a PlayStation 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we did find some. Really?
No, I'm sorry.
Sorry. I dropped the
Sorry.
phone on the table. We did find a couple reasonable deals on Craigslist.
I almost drove 4.5 hours to try and get one.
Yeah, that obviously turned out to be a scam.
Yeah.
That would have been a
You walked up and you see a baby selling crack in the middle of the street, and you're like, I'm in the wrong neighborhood. This is good.
Well, it's
Sabrina
it's
Cross,
something.
thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it's something that we're going to talk about later. Rob said we need to meet at either Target or Walmart, public place. That's when they stopped responding.
Yeah. Well, that.
Yeah, you guys got so close to death, you don't even know.
Well, I said number one, you need to take a picture of it with my name and today's date and your PayPal information on a piece of paper in front of the box. We'll PayPal it so that we have buyer's assist or buyer's insurance.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
And then we'll meet in a public place. I see that there's a Target and a Target and a Walmart close to you. Which one would be better for you to meet at? And then I got nothing back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which that leads into a good point of our news story. If you guys want to
Hey, don't.
jump over to who's needs to be done. You didn't let me finish. I was trying to get Rob like the man of the hour.
Rob is the man of the hour. He's been dedicating a lot of his time off to finding us a PlayStation 5.
I try. I really do. I have been.
Oh, I believe it. I'm in the same Discord you guys are. I see the messages.
So yeah, I've been spending a lot of time trying to get a PlayStation. Last Thursday, literally, I had 3 screens up. I had 3 stores per window with 2 windows per screen. So 18, I think. 18 different stores up at one time.
Don't hurt yourself trying to count that high.
I was counting
Do you
my toes.
have that many threads? Are you using Chrome?
Right. I was using Chrome.
Did you know that Dell even got their hands on some?
Yeah.
People said Dell.com was selling them too.
Right. What's up, Kat? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I mean, it was ridiculous how much I tried. And I mean, I was in line at Best Buy like 3 or 4 different times. I was in line at Walmart a couple times with their website crashing and pissing me the hell off. It was.
Good? Is it all out? Or are you okay now?
Why'd you put triggered over me? I wasn't triggered.
It just comes up on both of us.
Yeah.
Fair.
And that way I could do but it doesn't line up on anybody.
We're both triggered on
If you
things.
touch your
so
head
it's okay.
down, it would line up on you.
Yeah, I know, right? But no, it was just like really frustrating.
Damn it disappeared. I'm looking weird, and the glasses weren't even there when I was doing it.
Yeah, it was frustrating trying to do all that. Got kicked out of Walmart's thing like 5 different freaking times.
I mean, you got kicked out of a Walmart. That's what happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
They were like, "Grandpa, put your penis away. You need to leave the store."
Well, I mean, that's badass style, man. That's badass status, right? If you're that hardcore that you got kicked out of a Walmart,
Right. And I've been going to stores, like physical stores, trying to find out things. I've been searching hard for a PS5. It's
the most dangerous game.
It's the most dangerous game. Other than that, I watched new Mando. Watched.
I actually just finally finished the first season.
You just finished the first season?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I haven't watched
Moff
any of it
Gideon.
yet.
Savannah Nichols, thanks for the follow.
oh, thank you.
Oh, Mrs. LeVere.
Mrs. LeVere.
But I don't want to spoil it. But that in part where he comes out with the thing that he comes out with, I had a nerdgasm.
Yes.
I was like, oh. And then the missus was like, I had to explain to the missus because she wasn't raised on the wars. And she doesn't know the significance of what he had to the Mandalorians.
Right.
And I'm like, I explained it to her, and yeah, I mean.
So, talking
still
about
nerd it.
Mandalorian right now, one of the rumors that is floating around right now is that they're talking about bringing Maul into it.
That is a possibility.
Darth Maul.
Because
Well, that's
he
perfect
was
for you.
in
I love
Clone
him.
Wars,
Yeah.
and they showed him against Old Man Kenobi, and Old Man Kenobi was on Tatooine for about 20 years. So there's a time frame where he can. Well, no, he died after that, and it takes place after the fall of the Empire. Oh, how are they gonna do it?
I don't know
His kid?
He doesn't have a kid.
that we know
Could
of.
have been a
I mean-
secret.
Well,
Random Star Wars fact: the Night Sisters, which is the tribe that he's a part of, are a female-dominated organization, and there's only males born every so often.
Yeah.
Dark Sith users, like instead of using the Sith Force, they use the Sith magic.
It'll be interesting to see.
The more you know.
Now, I just
I
finished
can't have one of those
episode 2.
stars. That's copyright infringement. So, episode 2 of the new season.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw the whole story with
The eggs.
Boba Fett's armor.
Oh yeah, yeah. You seen Boba Fett's armor like that? That was one of the questions that I had before. Was how did they come across his armor?
It
Well,
has to be an imposter. It's not the same armor. It's not the same build.
The Jawas had it.
Yeah. How did the Jawas get it?
Oh.
They're scavengers.
Right.
The dragon that they were hunting
Yeah.
killed the Sarlacc.
Okay.
So obviously the Sarlacc's corpse was just laying there. You know the Jawas scavenge.
But he got out of the pit. He didn't die.
Not canon.
What's not?
Canonically, he hasn't gotten out of the pit.
Yes.
What?
I told you
In
a
the
while ago,
extended
dude.
universe, he's done it twice.
I don't.
Which you would think after the first time.
Disney, you're fucking it up.
That was the whole thing that pissed me off before because they had this whole novel universe laid out, and they went, well, that's canon, that's canon, that's canon, that's not. And then, like, years later, they went, well, we're going to go back, and this one that's canon is not now, and this novel that wasn't canon is canon
Right.
now.
Like
Let's
the
go
original
ahead-
Clone Wars cartoon is canon.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Let's-
you mean to tell me,
let's add
like,
all these books in, we'll take these ones out. They just kept shuffling it around.
no, any book that was done before Disney's takeover, automatically null and void. The new book series that are getting launched are the canon series.
Yeah, but that's so fucked up because now you have a whole series of books. And I'm not talking like 4 or 5 books. I'm talking you have like 30 books that are
Hey,
in and out.
Marvel, the Marvel and DC route. Multiverse.
Well, Marvel is Disney, so
Multiverse.
Can't do multiverse when you have hyperspace and intergalactic travel. It would break what already is established.
oh well.
Which, if they decide to do that theory for the Ray trilogy,
Cash
don't be
grab.
too by it.
Cash grab.
Well, before we get off the topic of Star
Yeah,
Wars,
we need to get back
Cash.
on news.
well,
cash
before
grab.
before we get off the topic of Star Wars, there was a recent thing that came out that Lucas said for the new trilogy that just came out, Maul was supposed to be the bad guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see
That would have
that.
made Clone
I did
Wars
see
not
something
canon
about
unless
that.
that was before
Lucas?
JJ took the
I
script.
can't remember how.
Well, who was it? They had. Was it Ryan Johnson did 7, or did Ryan Johnson do 8 and 9?
Rain Johnson did yeah, it is Ryan. It looks like Rain. He did see,
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
trying to
That's what's funny about his name. It's
He did
RAIN,
A.
but it's Ryan.
Abrams wrote and directed 7.
Yeah.
He had a idea for a storyboard about how the next movie was supposed to go,
And
and,
then they
Ryan Johnson was like, "No, I don't like that idea." And that's why the trailers for well, I don't even know, The Last Jedi was, this isn't going to end how you think it's going to end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this article comes from Digital Spy that said after Lucas sold the Star Wars franchise to Disney in 2012, the corporate went ahead with making the sequels in a way that made a resurrected Darth Sidious the ultimate villain with clone Snoke as a front. But the Star Wars Archives, published by Teshin, reveals that Lucas actually wanted the Phantom Menace villain, Darth Maul, to make a return and become the primary antagonist, with Darth Talon, from Dark Horse comic book Star Wars Legacy, by his side.
Yeah, so say that before they were saying Star Wars Legacy wasn't canon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm about to blow your mind real quick, all right?
What?
Galactic or pre-Galactic Empire, Clone Wars.
Yes.
Right? They perfected clone technology enough to the point where I can't remember why they stopped using clones and went to using people. Maybe it's because they had an empire and they could just draft whoever they wanted to. But they perfected cloning to clone a Mandalorian named Boba Fett. Because Boba Fett was originally a Mandalorian.
Right.
So, how come Palpatine's clones, even if they didn't have force powers, how come they weren't perfect?
True.
Older technology not being able to match up a galactic empire that took over the galaxy and has infinite resources, scientists, they made a freaking Death Star.
Yeah.
That's no moon.
Are you sure?
They made 2 Death Stars, technically.
Yeah, let's do the exact same problem that we had with the first one for the second one.
Right.
I think Palpatine had space chlamydia like Hitler.
They just cloned it, that's all.
Or was it syphilis?
It was
That sounds worse than regular chlamydia. Like,
Well, yeah, you get it from aliens. I can't imagine that sex was pleasant.
Hey, that's what happens when you break into Area 51 and clap some alien cheeks. Just saying.
my mind went in
gonna
a
happen.
totally different direction with that. Oh.
But yeah, and another interesting thing, I love how Mando hates droids.
Yeah, you guys are killing me right now.
But it makes perfect sense
Yeah.
because Clone Wars was a thing.
Well, yeah, that's what I love too, because I saw the I can't remember the super droid.
Yeah.
The one that had the wrist cannon.
Yeah.
The later model.
Right.
Saw him gunning down people, and I'm like, oh, it's the Trade Federation.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But that was a thing, and it happened. They don't say that it happened in Mando, but it happened, and
Yeah.
that's why he's paranoid of droids and doesn't like droids. And
Well, they don't need to, because they actually pulled from the Star Wars
Right.
universe and used an established villain
right.
and an established point in history, so you can go, oh shit, this was like
Exactly.
30, 40 years ago.
And it's still relevant. I love that. All right, so yeah, we're gonna move on now because we've been talking Star Wars way too long.
Hey, I've been gone. All right, we haven't been able to talk.
Hey, if you
That's why
guys
we're a
like,
talk show.
if you like Star Wars talks and all that, maybe we could put together a Star Wars show or something.
Yeah,
Let us know what your interests are. What you want us to talk about? We'll talk about anything.
we will.
All right,
We'll
so
do anything.
up
And
next,
we'll even get off track on that.
right, all the time.
Yeah.
Up next, we have a rapid review.
We do our first one in several weeks.
Well, Alana did one last week. It was just like extremely rapid because we talked a
yeah,
lot.
this one's going to be kind of extremely rapid too. I only played about an hour of it.
Do you want me to do the timer even then?
No,
No
it's
timer?
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no timer. No timer.
No,
It's 8:50 on my clock. You have till 8:52.
Okay.
And go.
So yeah, I got this game. This will be actually another video that Rob and I are putting together. Hold on, let me move. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the check now too.
Right there. Okay. So, this game was on sale on the Square Enix website because they had this huge Halloween sale. Which,
For those that are listening and not watching, it's Nier Automata.
yes,
By the way, posture check, guys.
Posture check.
posture check.
It feels good, but it hurts at the same time.
Oh, it
Hurts
does.
so good.
It does.
It hurts so good.
Stretch it out.
If my chiropractor saw my game,
Posture.
It's just
you
the
gotta
posture.
wait until they do the stretch one.
Somebody do a
Can't
stretch.
stretch.
Somebody do a stretch. No.
okay, hold on. I got you.
Oh, it was my mother that did it. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Jess.
There we go.
Okay, so, and just a little plug there. It's a video that we are going to be putting together,
Very soon.
which is the huge Halloween sale that Square Enix had. I got 2 boxes of stuff to show off,
Yes.
which for people like me and Rob, because we understand.
Jay redeemed the stretch.
Yeah, we understand the whole business thing. They're just putting stuff on sale so they could pay less taxes on stuff that's sitting in their warehouses.
Right.
Which I am completely fine with getting a big deal on. Square Enix is by far my favorite video game publisher.
Publisher,
if-
developer,
Developer. They do the whole thing.
the whole thing. Video game
Music
studio.
producer.
They do Final Fantasy stuff, and they put that stuff on sale all the time. So, Nier Automata. When they started off, they kind of just throw you in there.
Yeah.
It's a very fast-paced game. I want to say, during boss fights, it's more like a bullet hell.
Okay.
A lot of dodging, a lot of jumping. And they give you this little robot that flies over your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots for you. He's a gun.
Pichu.
He's a gun you don't have to hold,
Pichu.
which is pretty cool.
You know what sucks?
What?
That he doesn't go. Ah.
Oh, we lost our sound bite.
Nope, I don't have it on the Rapidus review
Oh.
because I don't want to.
Yeah. Too much stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Game is beautifully developed.
Okay.
Plays very smoothly, although I know it's a couple years old, so it's been patched a bunch of times to get rid of that stuff.
Right.
Not as fast, and when I say fast paced with this, I mean the controls don't really feel all that on point. There's a lot of animation lock
Okay.
with moves,
Right.
and you have this little girl swinging this massive sword. So when she swings, the boss can just swing and hit you.
Now, does it interrupt while you're swinging?
If it's a heavy swing that he hits you with.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like the character play. You have your normal and your heavy swings.
Fair enough.
But I might be able to hold him off a little bit by shooting the gun. That's something I'll have to try again.
Now he's coming up with strategies.
Yeah.
Strategies on the fly. I can dig it.
Like I said, I'm an hour in. They switched it up from a platform shooter.
Right.
Because you start out in a ship, like you're flying. You do side scroll shooting.
Okay.
Then it switches you to a top-down shooter.
Like an isometric?
Yes.
Okay.
Switches to an isometric shooter when you have to use your right stick to aim and your
So
left
it's a twin stick?
Your left stick to move around, your right stick to aim your gun.
So it's an isometric twin stick.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then it switches you back to a side-scrolling shooter.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And then your ship gets destroyed, and it's an open world. Well, action adventure. You just kind of move around and stuff. It does have levels. Healing items, I'm sure there's a way. I don't like the way it's set up right now because you have to go in. You have to pause the game and go into the menu to pull up your healing items.
Yeah.
Or you can wait till it's a critical hit that's going to kill you, and it'll automatically use your healing item. But if there's stuff like small healing items,
Yeah.
it only heals you for like a third.
Right. There's something I forgot that I've been playing.
What?
I didn't talk about what I've been playing.
What?
I've been playing Valhalla.
Oh, you have.
I have.
We'll have to hear about it next week, bud.
Okay, I'll do a rapid review on it.
PC
You got it right
or
PS4.
PS4?
Yep.
Oh no, PC.
Does it have the free upgrade?
Yeah, it has free upgrade.
I think if Rob was going to spend the money for the PC one, he's going to wait till he has like a 3080 graphics card. Something you can really get the fidelity out of.
At least a 3070.
Yeah. So that's it. That's my rapid review.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm only an hour into it. Huh?
Rapid-ish.
Rapid-ish. I mean, let's face it.
We talked about a lot of stuff during it, so.
We say it's an 8 p.m. show, but we don't start till like 20 after 8. We say rapid review, and then we ramble on for like a minute or two past the 2-minute timer.
Right.
This show just goes off the rails
All the time.
all the time.
It's okay.
We never stay on course.
Never, ever stay. All right, so first article. This comes from GameBite.com. And this is buyers are reportedly fighting back against console resellers.
Go ahead, pull it up on here.
Yep.
If you want, I'll read it.
Do you want to read it?
I mean, I'll read it. I was reading it earlier. I think this is hilarious. I mean, I shouldn't think it's hilarious, but
But you do.
okay. So reports are coming in from Canada.
Of all places.
Yeah, that console resellers are being scammed by fake buyers.
Gotta love it.
And what could be seen as karma.
Right?
And that's why I really don't have a problem with this, because I'm a big believer in karma.
Karma's a biatch.
As expected, with the launch of the Xbox Series X, S, and the PS5, many people, which, no, it's not people, it's bots,
People running bots.
have been purchasing the consoles for their manufacturer price, only to sell online at, they say, for a profit. But let's face it, it's 2, 3, sometimes 3.5 the price
Right.
for profit. Well, yeah, it's an awful thing to do and left a lot of gamers either empty-handed or out of pocket. Now the resellers themselves are seemingly seeing some revenge. Listen, I'm not saying they're right, but I get it.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. So
I get it.
the
I'm
Toronto...
not here to pass judgment, but let me tell you, some people might have deserved that stabbing.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, okay, for one, and I told Rob about this. I came across a Facebook listing for PlayStation 5s. They literally had so many of them. They had them lined up on the floor. A guy was laying on them.
Yeah.
He was laying on a stack of PlayStation 5s.
Let me just say real quick, if you're going to be ballsy and do that anyways, at least like do a weird sensual lumberjack wearing clothes that don't fit type picture.
Go in disguise.
Like I want to see that basement dweller who doesn't shave and eats nothing but hot pockets and pizza
Doritos.
because he's too busy playing MMOs.
You mean that? So the guy from
Oh my God, the South Park guy.
the South Park guy?
The guy that's leaned back in the chair with the carpal wrist
Yeah,
strap on, and
He just does the.
Let me just say, you don't get carpal tunnel from PC gaming if you move your wrist and don't move the joint.
Well, so just move your wrist. Like just go to the website, a different website. Begins with a P.
yeah, Rob, you would know all about that, wouldn't you?
There was a YouTube streamer or YouTube I shouldn't say streamer. He makes YouTube content. He streams on occasion. He had a streaming video or streaming thing where he's like, I'm gonna put PSAs in the middle of my stream so I can go do other stuff like get food or something. So he plays a PSA and he's talking about the gamer muscles.
Okay.
And he's like, you really want to like move your wrist around and like shift it this way. So he's like, if you can figure out how to do this motion right here,
Yeah.
you'll be just fine. And I'm like, and then I repeat it on stream.
Right.
So, the Toronto Police Operations tweeted, "Public safety alert, City of Toronto. People are selling game systems online. We have had numerous reports of robberies. Some robberies are with weapons and violence. Sellers advised to choose meeting areas carefully. Let someone know where you're going." And I don't know what this hashtag go2174796. I'm sure it's a Canadian thing.
The flappy heads and beady eyes.
Whatever.
Terrence and Phillip.
Yes, exactly. In a follow-up tweet,
Well, it's and
I'm
here's
not
the
your
thing.
guy, buddy.
Right before I saw this story,
Is whenever we were talking about me going to DC.
no, it was the one seller here in Pittsburgh that said he would only meet at a police station.
Yeah. So, in a follow-up tweet, the Toronto Police Operations Twitter account also advised would-be sellers to meet in a public place. Do not give out public information and always bring somebody with you.
Okay, I gotta do something real quick.
Okay.
I gotta say hi to somebody. Hi, Rebirth.
Yeah.
That's my friend in the UK.
Sorry. We finally got onto the news, so we've been trying to at least get one title down.
Jethco
Hold
wants
on,
to know
before we
if
continue.
Jethco wants to know if people in Canada apologize when they get robbed.
Hey, I'm real sorry about this, but I need this,
I should have asked for the opportunity to read that tweet in a Canadian accent.
Oh my God!
do
You know what
you want
lines
to do
up?
the follow-up one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's see the follow-up.
Let's do the follow-up one in a Canadian voice. You ready?
Okay.
All right, let me pull it up. That's not on stream, like the actual article.
Oh.
I care about
Go back to
cookies.
the other thing where it shows the video. I wonder why that's not working.
Because the sound clip needs to be added. Well, the soundboard needs to be added to the mixer.
No,
Where's it
it's
at?
right there. But
Is it the tweet underneath? Because I see the good morning
yes,
safe
that
zone.
one. That one.
Oh, the safe zone. Okay. Good morning, eh? I am aware of any safe zones specified for buying / selling items in Toronto, eh? I suggest meet in a public place, bring only agreed upon cash, do the transactions during daylight, don't give out any personal information, something in French.
Something in French.
Bring someone with you. But they sound like they're talking about a drug deal.
I know. Well, here's what I was thinking. All right, so to sellers or to buyers, people are selling game systems. Bring people with you. Let somebody know where you're going. Choose meeting areas carefully.
Bring a whistle. Yell fire for being rigged.
No, not even that. Just bring somebody with you. Make sure you know where you're meeting, right? And then sellers, meet in a public place. Bring only cash. Bring somebody with you. Wait, are we doing gang wars right now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Like,
That is exactly what we're doing here.
That's gonna be like everybody is sitting there like the OK Corral, just waiting on somebody to flinch the wrong way.
Look, man.
Right.
And then it ends in hell of gunfire, and none of the parties.
I'm real sorry. Hey, bang, 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 bang.
It's panic syndrome. Like, they don't have guns up in Canada. They would just call their moves
like,
to fight.
You're gonna see college students coming out like Dave Chappelle. Hey man, you got any more than PS5?
You got any more PS5s, man?
We gotta stretch.
We got to stretch. Got to
Yeah.
stretch. Okay.
Rebirth.
We'll
He's
stretch.
making a
I got a question. If you buy a PS5 from a Canadian Walmart,
Jay, you're not
Jay,
stretching.
you gotta stretch.
I stretched just a little video. You didn't see
We
it.
gotta do it again.
But anyways, if you buy a Canadian PS5, does it smell like maple syrup?
And Canadian bacon.
I love ham.
Oh look, Steve's in the chat.
It also makes me question, like, during the fight for the PlayStation, when the deal goes badly. Well, Barney, like Neil Patrick Harris in How I Met Your Mother, when
Yeah.
his Canadian side comes out and he like keeps punching him, he's like, "Oh, I'm really sorry about that vase, eh?
Yeah, right.
Wow, you really put your weight behind that one. That was a real chitlin rattler."
Yo, you would have got me if it wouldn't have been for your lack of skill. And they say it nice enough where you're like, he was being a dick in the nicest way.
Right. Oh, so yeah, apparently, resellers are getting karma.
Look, man, I said it before. I don't agree with it, but I get it.
Guys, just remember, it doesn't matter how much money you're trying to get out of a PlayStation 5. It ain't bulletproof, and neither are you.
This is true. This is
Yeah.
true,
Like,
eh?
I don't want to tell anybody to, like, I don't like impeding on what people do, free will and such.
Right.
But guys, don't buy these consoles. Don't meet up with these shady people. It's only going to end in disaster. Like, I know we're building the brand and we're developing a following, but even if one person hears this message, it ain't worth it.
It ain't worth going to buy
Because
one of these.
most of the
games.
time, it's just shitty and shady people that put up a stock picture that they found online of a PS5 and take advantage of people in desperate times, especially
Yeah.
during the holidays.
Look,
your kid
if
wants a
we
PlayStation 5.
if we really want to stick it to these guys,
Just ignore them altogether.
yes, because they spent probably $3,000 to $5,000 on stocking all these. And listen, in the
Hashtag Gamers Unite, we've been seeing that.
Right.
We've
Yes.
been seeing people making
you-
messages trolling these guys.
if you look up on Google PS5 scalper Reddit, there's a lot of people in there talking, people that have worked in retail stores. They have return policies. They have time limits to return them. If they can't sell them, they can't mark them up. And once it's past that 20 to 30 days, they cannot return them. Now they're stuck with them, and the only way they can get rid of them is at market price.
And let me tell you something.
Not even market price because they're used.
I'm giving GameStop prices.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking right.
$2.50.
No. Right now,
Dual
GameStop.
cents, I'll give you $1.50.
Right now, GameStop has up in their stores the trade-in values for the new consoles.
Oh, yeah.
For discless, for Xbox Series S, and Series S I think was 150 or 200.
150.
150. For the PlayStation Digital was 200, and for the Series X and PS5 disc was 250. You want to be a dick? You want to be a dick and sell this stuff? I'm going to treat it like a car. As soon as it comes out that store, it just depreciated in value, and I'm going to give you used price for it. I don't give a fuck if it's still sealed in fucking PS5 shipping tape. I don't give a shit.
I do gotta say this: if they're giving that much trade in for PS4s,
No, fives.
or no, I meant like PS4s to upgrade to the PS5, like trade in value towards a new console like that.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and do it. As soon
well,
as
I
they
don't-
are in stock and everything calms down and nobody's panic buying PlayStation 5s trying to get rich, I'm just going to trade in my PlayStation, even if I only get $200 for it, because it is a disc version and price might go down.
I was
But
gonna
that's
say,
still almost half the price.
I was gonna say
Well,
if you have physical Switch games,
they're money right now.
they hold value.
Yeah.
Like
Look at me.
we
It's
have
like, hold on, wait, what's that? Physical
Well, I
Switch
mean,
game?
you think
Ta-da!
about it.
we have
These games
huh?
right here will at least be $40 trade-in,
Right.
guaranteed.
Right.
Zelda and
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Zelda, Pokemon, and Mario never
Drop
lose
value.
that much value.
Nope.
Like I can trade in
Smash Brothers too.
Mario Odyssey at GameStop and probably get $25 to $35. For
Oh,
it.
I can do that with. I know I can do that with Breath of the Wild. I know I can do that with Smash Brothers, and I could probably do it with Mario Kart too.
Yeah.
Now,
Also-
Jay, I don't know what they're giving for PS4s. Like I said, I know
No.
PS5, digital PS5 is $200, and then the disc is $250. PS5 disc is $250, and Series X is $250.
I am.
For use?
Yeah, for use.
Like as
but-
soon as they leave the store. Okay.
Yeah. So guess what? That's my price for it. You want to be a dick about it and try and make all this money? I'm just gonna give you GameStop prices. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what you did to this console. I don't care if
Okay.
you know.
So there's doesn't matter if you're a pro member or just a regular customer. It's $240 cash, $300 credit for a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
And that is the disc version. It's $160 cash, $200 credit for the digital.
Where was? How did you get to that?
I'm using the app.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was on their website or not.
It should be.
No, if you use our app, they'll definitely give you a price. That's what I was about to say too. If anybody has games to trade and they don't want to go there and be told you only get $5 for like 8 games, just check what games you have and see if there's any value to them. I've bought many games on deals. Like I bought the Division 2 when it was $60 for $20 just because they were doing a deal that.
Yeah. So with the Xbox Series X is the same as the disc version of the PS5. $240 cash, $300 credit.
Yeah.
Now I imagine the Series S has to be a little less because it's
Oh, I spelled that wrong.
it has less system
Yep.
specs.
You did good. You got it right.
But the S, yeah.
Yeah.
No, where'd it go?
Yeah, it's $140 cash, $175 store credit for the Series S.
Rip.
So there
By
you
the
go.
way, if this happens to get out there, dude who is trying to sell a PlayStation 5 for $400 in a trade of an Xbox One X, did your mommy buy the wrong console and you're not going to get money for that?
Right.
Oh yeah, that one kills me. The guy wanted to trade in his PlayStation 5 for an Xbox Series X, but you had to add $400.
Yeah.
Let's say X, One X, or Series X. God, at Microsoft, get your names together.
Oh, who cares?
Seriously. Like, you think about it, you see these ads of people selling the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox or whatever, and we'll say it's a PlayStation 5, the digital one, and they're trying to sell it for $1,200. If you wait a month, maybe 2,
Oh, yeah.
you can take that $1,200 and go buy 3 of them or 4. And then you can
Well,
turn around
not
and
ju-
sell some of them.
You could buy for under $900. You can get the console and all the accessories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get the console. You can get the Pulse 3D headset. You can get an extra controller. You can get the charging stand and
The camera.
the media remote. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so it's maybe a little over $900.
Yeah.
Still under $1,200. You'd still
Yeah.
have $200-300 to play with.
You can buy Demon
Then you
Souls.
have-
You can buy Miles Morales. You can
Yeah.
buy Valhalla. You can buy Cold War.
And you
These
would have
people are
all the
stupid.
paraphernalia, or peripherals, I
Right.
should say. You would have all the peripherals to enhance the experience how they want you to have it with the 3D
Right.
headset and the DualSense and
Yeah. You have
everything.
the complete experience. So yeah, if you are looking to buy one of these,
Just wait.
our suggestion is buy it from a retail store if you can find it, or wait.
Yeah.
If you are that desperate and you have the money to spend,
More power to you.
ask
Yeah.
for pictures with your name that date and do it with PayPal. And that way, if something happens, you can dispute the claim
and get your money back.
You know, and that, yeah, you know, you have all the information and everything, and that way you're not getting scammed.
Yeah, like Rob told me he's got a buddy at work, no wife, no kids, owns his house. He just lives at work because he doesn't have much of anything else going on. So
just bought a 90-inch TV.
$1,000 for a PlayStation is like crumpling up a $5 bill.
Yeah, for him, you know, he just wanted it. You know, he has the money to spend on it, so it's his.
I used to have a roommate like that because he'd go to work, he'd come home, he'd play video games, listen to music, he would go to concerts. He did whatever he wanted because, I mean, he didn't have any strings attached to him. He was just a single guy with roommates.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And Rebirth just made a good point. Yeah, the ray tracing and everything would be nice to have because of the PlayStation 5, but when you're swinging through the city at almost 100 miles an hour, can you even really see it?
Well, it's not meant for that. It's meant for those moments and set pieces where you're going into areas and doing objectives or a cutscene.
So,
and I mean, for us, the reason we want to get our hands on one so bad is so we can review it, so we can put content out there for you guys.
You know what? I just want to write a review that doesn't have any politics centered around it.
Right. We want to put out some good, honest reviews on it. We want to bring you guys information on it. We want to tear it down. We want you guys to see the insides of it. We want you to ask us questions and us to give you information for it. But for those of you that are out there, you know, that if you can wait on it, wait. I mean, seriously, there's no sense in risking your life, risking your money, driving out of your way, doing all this extra stuff.
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
When honestly, like, at launch, Demon Souls is what, the only launch exclusive right now?
I was just gonna say that's the one like I'm literally itching for now. Is I want to play Demon
As you're
Souls.
itching your arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, Miles
Souls
Morales
games was my thing.
Yeah. Miles Morales you can get on the 4. Valhalla you got on the 4. I heard Astro's Playroom is actually a pretty decent game.
Oh my God.
I've seen Easter eggs, and there's a Crash Bandicoot Easter egg, there's a Last of Us Easter egg, and there is a God of War Easter egg. And I'm like,
everybody's saying that a lot of the haptic feedback features, they get through playing Astro.
Right, yeah. I mean, then that's what Astro's meant to do, is break down all the new feedbacks for you and how to, you know,
like one guy said that he bought 2 of the PS5 games, and he's having more fun with the free game that came with the console than the games that he paid for.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny to me.
All right, so
to be fair, there's only like 4 games out, so.
So moving on, XQC banned for stream sniping.
You hate to see it happen.
You hate to
I mean,
see it.
It's funny. He even came out and said, like, yeah, it was kind of a dick thing that we shouldn't have done.
Can we get F's and
It
chat?
was Fall Guys.
F's and chat.
I mean, how much cheating can you really do by stream sniping and Fall Guys?
Well, that's the thing. Like, he wasn't trying to sneak.
It was money on the line.
I know.
Too. That's the biggest thing.
You know,
for me.
And here's my thing for it, though. Yes, I agree 100%. There's money on the line. You got to follow the rules and regulations.
Mm-hmm.
But what did he do to give himself an advantage or disadvantage? You know, who was it? Dr. Lupo in Shroud.
He wanted to do it for that content. He wanted to make a joke out of it, which I respect the ability, the wanting to do content.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying, what did he do by stream sniping? What did he do?
He said that it might, like, it really probably didn't make much of a difference.
No.
But it's the act of doing it. Like, if he was doing it at like a tournament Shroud or any of the other streamers were doing, just as a tournament, hell, even a little charity stream tournament, it's a joke. But it's a big competition during a Twitch event.
Well, and he came out and he tweeted, "Stop defending me everywhere for no reason. We got into the final game with Dr. Lupo and Shroud's team. We shouldn't have done it, and it was wrong. I'm sorry for my actions."
And I'll give him credit. He took responsibility for it.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's even telling people to stop trying to find a way to twist this. Okay, I got caught.
Yeah.
That was it. Just let it go.
Now, he.
I mean, does it even really affect him much if he's banned for what, a week?
Well, I was going to say, no, I don't think his actual Twitch ban is 6 months.
No,
it says
he's.
Good.
Oh, it was a 7-day ban from streaming
And a
6-month ban from tournaments.
Right.
Does that
For
even
Twitch
really does that even really affect him? A week
No.
vacation
I mean, you're focusing on other content.
or catching up on some sleep?
He can make videos or transitions or something to improve his stream during that time.
Like I noticed, who was it? On YouTube. Come on, biggest YouTuber. Swedish guy.
PewDiePie?
Yeah, PewDiePie. He took what, a month off?
Yeah.
He looks 20 years younger.
Right.
That dude is built now.
So this is something I want you guys to remember for later on in the stream.
He's
all right?
Pewdie swole.
So Twitch came out and they said, this type of behavior is unacceptable and will not be taken lightly. We reserve the right to impose any additional penalties at our sole discretion. Remember that for later on in the stream. Please do.
I was going to make a comment.
It's a good move by Twitch to jump in front of it, but we got bonehead designs afterwards.
Well,
That
hold on.
Do we still
makes
have
that move.
Do we still have a reason for Dr. Disrespect?
No, we don't have any
Nope.
reason for Dr.
No,
Disrespect.
they've never said anything yet.
So right now, I'm going to jump into this, and yeah, we'll just kind of see what that brings up. What I'm looking for. So, Twitch is being hit with all kinds of DMCA takedowns, and we talked about this last week and the week before. I mean, it's been pretty big, pretty prevalent in everything that's going on. And you know, they pretty much came out and they said, you guys should delete your streams and stuff and this and that, da 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 da. So, and this is their official post. You know, we hear you, your frustration and confusion with recent music-related content. Copyright issues is completely justified. Things could be and should be better for creators than they have been recently, and this post outlines our next steps to get there. Moving forward, we'll be more transparent with what's happening and what tools and resources we're building to help.
Well, those are two words that don't go together, Twitch and transparency.
Okay. So, where was it? First off, what it is, recent here. How did we get to this moment? Until May of this year, streamers received fewer than 50 music-related DMCA notifications each year on Twitch. Okay, 50 a year. That's roughly one a week.
Yeah.
So you know it's happening. Beginning in May, however, representatives from the major record labels started sending thousands of DMCA notifications each week. So this started increasing in May. That targeted creators' archives, mostly for snippets of tracks and years-old clips. We continue to receive large batches of notifications, and we don't expect that to slow down. Well, that's great. You know, you're saying that there's a problem, and that's awesome. We were surprised by this sudden avalanche of notifications, as many of you were. Bullshit. Again, you were getting one a week. So you knew it was happening, and you knew it was going to happen. I don't want to hear that we were surprised. You weren't surprised.
Hold on. I gotta interject something.
Okay.
All right. So, by their statement, by their own admission themselves, it's not them doing it. It's the record companies. Now, what big event happened that cut into revenue profits of record companies?
Concerts.
I get that.
No
They're
concerts.
not able to do concerts. They're not allowed to do deals with venues. They're not allowed to do anything right now to build a profit other than selling music, which unfortunately, since the digital age, has been really hard to move something unless it's a special edition.
Okay.
I got a special edition right there that was like $75.
I get what you're saying. I do. But what I'm saying is Twitch is a huge social media company.
Mm-hmm.
and this isn't the first time that somebody's dealt with DMCA takedowns. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Look at fucking YouTube. They've dealt with this for a long time. Look at Facebook. They've dealt with this for a long time.
Well, you see also what Facebook does, though, when you're playing music that's copyright it. They shut you down.
They mute it, and then if you continue to, they shut you down.
Twitch just did the mute. I would take a mute over my whole entire video and blog being completely gone.
But yeah, they said that they were completely surprised by this avalanche, and I don't buy that at all.
No, not one bit.
We also realized that we need to provide streamers with more educational programs and content management tools to help you deal with this unprecedented number of notifications coming in all at once. Later on, they said, therefore, we also paused the processing of strikes associated with these batch notifications in order to give you the tools. Okay, tools, number 1. Information, number 2. And time, number 3, that you would need to deal with them. So they're saying
not to be devil's advocate, but that is a step in the right direction to try to help.
I agree it would be. Tools, information, and time to deal with it. That's the 3 things that they would need. I agree 100%. So how to avoid this? No, there was something over here that I seen. So.
Oh, and I agree with you, Rebirth, about the music you should be able to play, especially as a smaller streamer. Streamers are influencers.
Right. I mean, it's free advertisement, really.
And it's a good one that you brought up for the last couple weeks, Rob. Why can we not implement some kind of system, considering Twitch is owned by Amazon? Amazon has Prime Music.
The problem is you have to blanket people with a broadcaster's license to be able to play music. And there's so much legal loopholes and bullshit you got to deal with the music. The music industry is very crooked. That's why I usually listen to like undiscovered, talent and bands people don't really know about. So because it's great.
Yeah. So now remember, tools, information, and time. Right? So here, new products and tools. Ever since the influx began, we have been working on building new tools and creators, such as the Clips mass deletion tool. This work is still happening, so they haven't provided any tools yet. They are working toward providing you tools, but they haven't. First, you don't have enough control over the recorded content on your channel. We have made improvements to enable you to mass delete clips, but in addition, we will 1, expand the use of technology to detect copyrighted audio. 2, give you more granulated ways to manage your archives instead of just delete all option.
Okay, hold on. Couple things here. I like what Rebirth said. He said it's no different than me listening to the radio and then having that being picked up over my microphone. So can you DMCA the radio station then?
Yeah. That's what happened in real life streams. Somebody was walking with their phone in a public place. Somebody was playing music and they got a strike.
Yeah, I know.
Another thing. This sounds like
the reality of it though is it's that broadcaster's license. They have permission to play the music, but we don't.
Chicken, what's up, bud?
Hey, what's up, man? And another thing, that paragraph right there just sounds like nothing more than a legal bullshit cop-out. If the radio company decides to bring or if the record companies decide to bring the hammer down, because then Twitch can cop out and be like, well, we told them to stop for right now.
Yeah,
we told them that we were working on tools to help fix this problem. That to me is nothing more than a way for Twitch to back out.
And you have to.
Yeah.
Legally speaking, you have to, because then Twitch is at fault. And record companies going after individuals, it's not unheard of. They've done it.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Just look at YouTube.
Look at the Napster incident and how many people have been arrested for downloading songs.
We got to stretch.
But
chicken hat.
Okay.
Thank you.
The point I was trying to get to was just if Twitch falls apart as a platform because these record companies do a mass class action lawsuit where, I mean, when you do a class action lawsuit, it's based on how many participants, right? And you
Right.
see, you hear about these millions of dollars getting paid out in class action lawsuits. That's going towards like individuals, maybe thousands upon hundreds, millions, whatever, that are affected by it.
The one good example of that, Jay, is Sony's recent class action lawsuit.
Well, hold on.
Well, if Twitch is on the downfall and they're about to get a bunch of money from Amazon because Amazon has infinite money right now, then that's just going to make Amazon go plug, pull,
Okay.
everybody's gone.
So, this is the paragraph I was looking for that I wanted to read. Over the last several months, we have done our best to manage this situation on behalf of both rights holders and creators. One of the mistakes we made was not building adequate tools. So right there, they just said they didn't give you the tools to allow creators to manage their own VOD and clip libraries. You're rightly upset that the only option we provided was a mass deletion tool for clips. We gave you a 3 days notice to use this tool. 3 days. 3 fucking days to use this tool. We could have developed more sophisticated, user-friendly tools a while ago. That we didn't, and is on us. Well, I'm glad that you're saying it's on you, but this doesn't help for people that are just had to delete years of content, years of fucking content. On top of that, there's people that have been getting strikes against deleted content that they already deleted. But you can't go back, and they can't prove that they did it because it's not there anymore. So now they just got a strike, and they're getting banned. I've seen 3 people that happened to so far.
The video on your end is deleted. It's still in the Twitch servers because there was people that deleted everything that had any sort of music, period, and
Now, you're
still
right.
got hit with strikes.
Yes, but you're right.
There is no record.
For you to fight it, though, you have to provide a physical link to the content. There is no longer a physical link to the content. It's just in a server.
Yeah, but as I said, this goes beyond the quote, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of one. And granted, there's a lot of ones that are affected. But if the platform goes down, then you have to give more power and ability into the other guys, being YouTube, which is owned by Google,
Right.
and Facebook, which is Zuckerberg
Now,
or whoever.
I'm not
No, it's
saying
Zuckerberg.
I'm not
Zuckerberg's
saying
Facebook.
that this is going to destroy Twitch, but I won't be surprised if it plays a big hand in it.
It's a tipping point.
Because
they're going to have to fix this platform.
well, not only are you getting takedowns for playing music in the background, there are now takedowns being issued, as was brought up last week. There's takedowns being issued for sirens. There's takedowns being issued for in-game music. You know, like we talked about, Jay, you got a video deleted off of Facebook for Kakarot's intro.
Well, and see, and that's the one part I'll argue. The law, as much as I want it to change, and copyright is there to. Road to hell is paved with good intentions. It's there for people not to get screwed over. The problem is law isn't written for the common person. Law is meant for lawyers to interpret, or lawyers to use, judges to interpret. That's why you'll have one lawyer be able to get another person, two people with the same charge facing the same time. One lawyer will be able to get them one way, one lawyer will be able to get them another way, because it just depends on how you can interpret the law to a judge to, hey, this ain't right.
So here's another thing with one of the tools that they're giving you. Soundtracks by Twitch. You know, this has some of the technology built into it to help make things easier. You know, we've cleared all necessary rights or music from other provider rights cleared music. You look up soundtracks by Twitch, it has not been cleared. There are still tracks on it that will get you DMCA takedowns. And this is directly from Twitch.
Not to throw somebody.
They need to get their shit together.
Just use
Harris Heller stream beats.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just use Harris Heller's program.
And
that's the thing. Independent artists like Harris Heller are going to start getting more revenue and more money than these companies are, because they're letting people play their music. And just like streaming is now the go-to for when you listen to music, I'm constantly streaming albums on Spotify now.
Right. Now,
they make money on plays, not much, but
No, I'm not going to
It-
lie. Harris Heller did bring this article to my attention. He talked about it in one of his streams, and that's what made me think about this a lot. You know, that they really are doing nothing. They're putting out a front saying, hey, we're going to give you the tools, time, and information. So they just said in here that they don't have any tools for you, and the tools they are giving you are broken. They didn't give you any time because they gave you 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And here, let me show you.
That 3 days is ridiculous because a lot of these people that do stream, they still have like daytime jobs.
Yeah.
Like you give them 3 days.
It's not meant for
or how about this?
For the 99%, it's meant for the 1% and the 0.01% that are actually the ones making revenue on Twitch.
What about all this coronavirus stuff? What if somebody's hospitalized?
Yeah.
Chicken, very good point, and I don't know if they're getting hit with this shit too. I haven't heard too much front on the Facebook, but that was one of the reasons why I left Facebook and came to Twitch was because how are partners going to be able to play music that I can't play myself, and the only thing separating us is a view count.
Well, that's
Right.
the
I'm
thing.
doing
Facebook
same
live
shit.
stream is so broken right now. It's even hard to keep track of our Facebook chat when we stream the show because one, our show is like 30 seconds behind on Twitch when it's compared to Facebook. It keeps dropping out.
Right.
The video gets real buggy, real glitchy,
Yeah.
and we don't always see the messages.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing, like, I don't know where it's at now, but Harris had a thing pulled up about, you know, what they were doing and everything, and it looked like a timeline. And the timeline was literally what was that? What the hell was that? They what was the other? Not Trovo. What was the other streaming thing?
Mixer.
No.
Oh god, there was two big ones, Blitz or something like that. Blaze.
It was something like that. The one that was the three guys that we were talking about.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be.
I
competing.
remember it, but I don't remember the name of it.
Oh my god, that's gonna bug me.
That is your problem right there.
But no, the timeline looked exactly like something from them guys. Like, are you kidding me?
They're probably absorbed.
But my fucking point is, these people that didn't have any money, that weren't very technologically literate, that we talked about in a show 3-4 months ago, put out something that looks like Twitch put out, that is owned by the most fucking profitable company in the fucking universe. And they put out this trash bullshit that they're supposed to try and help people with? Are you fucking kidding me? We have nothing from them. We have no support. And now, I'm just going to jump into it so we can work through some news articles here. Now, on top of that, you could just fucking buy your fucking affiliate. Are you kidding me? You could just buy your fucking affiliate now. Spend $5 and have this fucking...
Hey, Rob, how's it feel when we were doing our personal pages?
Yeah.
And we streamed for 3 months with no viewers?
Yeah. I know. We streamed for how long trying to get viewers, trying to get followers, trying to get...
Oh, look, there was one of the games that we tried.
Yeah, Titanfall 2. I mean, we had a bunch of shit in there. And now you could spend $5 and go to fucking Monster Cat Gold, and then boom, you're instantly affiliated, and you can monetize your shit.
It's not technically.
Phoenix
You
got
have
you,
to have a
Phoenix
Phoenix
got your
account
back.
for 30.
Oh well, I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta have a Monster Cat Gold
That's the
for
only
30 days.
condition. Only condition.
For 30 fucking
So,
days.
as the
That's
platform's first
monetization.
monetization tier, affiliate is a crucial first step for folks who
Come
want
on,
to make
guys,
it
we
big
can
on
do
Twitch.
this. Sound
Traditionally, I went to public school. A streamer needs to unlock it by meeting a set criteria of 50 followers, 500 total minutes of broadcast across at least 7 days, and an average of 3 or more concurrent viewers. Alternatively, starting this week, you can just pay for a subscription to Monster Cat Gold through its new Twitch program.
And I mean, Phoenix, I get it. A channel with 0 viewers doesn't get views just because they are affiliated. I understand that, but we did go through all that grind to get this title, you know, and it
Well-
felt good. It felt good to get the title. When you got affiliate, you know, you're happy, you're excited. Now it's just like, okay, I'm just making
Well,
just
think
make me an
about it,
affiliate
Rob.
right off
Think
the
about
bat.
it. We streamed
Here's how I look at
we would stream for several weeks, and we're like, okay, what are we doing wrong? Okay, well let's reach out more in social medias. Let's meet these groups. That's how we found mini buffs. Okay, then we reworked our page. Okay, we're streamed for a couple more weeks. Okay, we maybe got 1 or 2 viewers. We're not really holding people. Okay, let's rework the page. Okay, well, it turns out we don't have an Instagram. Let's get one of those. Let's keep this rolling. And then, no reason, no.
And yeah, I mean,
It's like all
like I
that-
said, we get the experience from it, and that's what working up to affiliate is the experience.
It's a grind.
Well, it's learning the craft. To me, that's what it is. It's learning the
It
craft.
teaches you how to move up in the world without it basically just being handed to you.
Yes, but
You're an
even with zero experience, if you play one of the most popular games,
That doesn't mean anything. You could
Well,
play the
here-
most popular game and have no viewers.
Here's my thing. All right, so during COVID, I thought a lot, and one of the things I thought about is how me personally, I'm gonna work on my side, my aspect, and you know, things I can do to improve, bring in more attention, not to be selfishly, but more attention to myself.
Right.
And you know, by more attention to myself, obviously, mini bus comes along for that ride. Warp Point comes along for that ride.
Right.
But streaming is so hard to do by itself. You have to do so much factors in order to actually grow.
Right.
It goes beyond. You can be the best player, you can be the best chatter, but if nobody is watching you, it's demoralizing and makes you feel even worse about yourself. That's
Yeah.
what a lot of people don't realize when you jump into this. It is mentally taxing to try to put on a good show for people, and you don't feel appreciated for it.
Well, honestly, I feel like that's part of working towards affiliate. You have to work through that. You have to figure out how to deal with that. You figure out what works to bring your niche to it. What is your niche? What is your thing? And it's a great way for you to build your brand. It's a great way to figure out all kinds of stuff. But at the same time, it just feels like we're no better than anybody starting out now. We are sit on a no higher level than anybody starting out. We've been doing this live for right around a year.
You two
No,
have.
longer
I
a year.
joined in.
Not live. We did live right before Christmas last year.
was it?
Yeah, that's when
Oh,
we got
okay.
the laptop. Well, yeah, we're coming up on our 1 year live thing. This is about 18 months that we've been doing the whole thing all together.
Yeah, we had the Warp Point anniversary not too long ago.
Yeah.
Well, that was for
We
the
were
overall with the
we
podcast
were doing
and
this,
everything.
and then we were trying to stream games on our own personal pages.
Yeah, and we've turned this into just everything.
Like I've sat here before I joined you guys doing this, and I see like all the hard work that the three of you have put into it, and when Steve was with it, all the hard work that he put in, and now they're just handing it out, and it's not fair to all the people that have worked their asses off to reach affiliate. It's just not fair at all.
And especially with takedowns and other things in your path, moving the goalpost of success, you know, things of that nature.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough. And I watch people, but the flip side of that though, and is the same. I see streaming as everybody's in the same league. Even if you're pulling 30K people, you're not doing anything different than somebody else is, except for your variation might be different, your gameplay might be different, you might be more interesting and interactive.
Right.
Now, here's that flip side. All right, there is people that push so hard.
Oh,
Thanks for the raid.
Oh,
nice.
Hey guys, we're talking
Thank
about
you.
Twitch streaming, but
So,
there's so many people that
Thanks for the follow.
thank
Just-
you.
hurting
Thank you.
themselves and punishing themselves for doing what we all want. You know, we want people to validate what we're putting out there.
Right.
But if you're like not talking to your chat, even if it's like 2 or 3 people, you're not talking to your chat, you're not actively trying to entertain.
Thank you for the follow. The friendly neighborhood goth. Thank you. I like it.
I like it.
I like that name.
Right? Sorry, Jay, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine. But the main point I was getting here was now you're going to give more hope to people. I hate saying this, but some people aren't cut out to do certain things.
Well, listen. Here's my biggest thing about
And
streaming.
you're giving hope in false hope that reaching affiliate and paying money is going to be what gets you famous.
Right. Thanks for the host, Rebirth. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Well, here's my thing about streaming, all right? And honestly, 99% of streamers aren't going to make that. Aren't going to make this a career. And they need to, I mean, we all really need to think about that. That you're not going to turn this into a full-time career. If you can make some money off of it, great. But you're giving, you know, everybody the same equal hope that, hey, look, I'm this good, I'm an affiliate. When really,
But if they get your $5, they don't care.
yeah, I know they don't.
And hey,
Well, that's
hey,
the thing,
Amazon
that's
might
the
get a
side
kickback
shit.
because you might use Amazon Prime to order a microphone,
Oh,
order
yeah.
a mic stand,
Oh yeah.
order a pair of headphones,
course.
get your gaming computer.
It's just a giant money circle.
Everything that we have right now is from fucking Amazon. I've ordered everything from
Yeah.
Amazon. So not only, you know, are they getting the money out of this, out of our ads and stuff, but they're getting the money out of us buying the equipment and shit. I mean, it's, yeah, everything that we
And
bought.
what do you get for an ad? Like 1 cent?
Since we've been affiliated, we've made 37 cents off of ad revenue.
Damn, guys, you peaked at the revenue. Sorry. We don't like talking about how much money we make.
Oof, we're making all kinds of money.
Yes,
I apologize.
I remember in an Asmon Gold video, they're like, "Oh, you're dooming yourself to fail if you tell people how much you make streaming."
Hey, how much have we put in our pocket streaming?
Zero.
People need a realistic. People need a
much have you-
realistic.
How much have you made streaming?
0.
I made this
And we're
mic.
still doing it.
I was gonna say, Jay, you did actually on Facebook make some money. You got your first payout out of it.
But I did exactly what I told people if you donated was.
Reinvest
I upgrade
into the
your
channel,
quality.
and that's what we say. You know, if you invest in our channel, whether it's merch, subscribers, just direct investment,
Investments.
that we put that right back into the channel.
Yeah.
We don't pocket any of it until we can feel comfortable that we're providing you with enough content. We're not going to start pocketing it. You know, we just can't.
Well, I mean, that's the idea behind supporting someone like us, for example. Since we're talking about it, that's the whole point of supporting people like us, and eventually getting to the point where you are making an income on it.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we want to, but
in all actuality, from a streaming perspective and a content creation perspective, period, you can't make money without spending money.
Oh, yeah.
That old phrase.
Oh, yeah.
But you're working
believe
for
me.
free.
yeah.
So those people that are streaming for like 7 days straight, unless you're a team effort and you got people, you know, swapping out so there's no fatigue and different types of viewership and trying to bring in different types of audiences,
Right.
it's really, really hard to tax yourself and sit there with that 1 or 2 viewer count trying to push for affiliate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree 100% with that. I don't know. To me, it just feels like a slap in the face.
Oh, without a doubt, it is. Like we just discussed. They just hit us with that. Okay, you can pay $5 for immediate affiliate. Congratulations, you're a bigger streamer now.
Well,
You'll feel better about yourself at first, and then you're gonna I'm affiliate now. What do I need? I need a mic.
We need
I
mics. We need
mic stands.
we need an audio interface.
better headphones.
More monitors.
Yeah.
And people put themselves
guess what?
in
a 4K camera. You know.
And guess what?
Capture
Prime
card.
days. Prime days are coming.
Oh.
We can get all this stuff on sale.
I mean, we could only drop like $1,200 on something that would be $1,800 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Now,
that's the
honestly,
whole thing.
here's if they would label it a different name, I would be okay with it. Honestly, I would be.
You mean
And
the tier that they're
don't-
paying for?
So
Don't have you can have emotes,
right.
but don't let them monetize with
What?
subs. I
Yeah.
think subs should be earned.
Right.
Donations, yeah, bit drops and all that, go all for it. But for like the actual sub thing, which puts money in Twitch's pocket,
Right.
like half of your subs goes to Twitch.
Well, here's the other thing too. If you go through Twitch for like donations, and I know we don't like using that word.
Yeah, I know.
That's why we changed it.
To investments.
They get a
We
cut of your
respect
normal
that too much.
donations. For subscriptions, they get a cut of that. If you're buying bits, they get a cut of that. You know, and like you said, that's what this is about, is so that, hey, look, we're instantly affiliate. Now we get a cut of anything that they get too.
Yeah.
And from
Ad revenue.
a business perspective, it makes sense. You got to have that revenue coming in order to keep the platform going.
Right.
Why do I have to have ads in almost every single stream I go to, no matter if they have one viewer count or 60K?
And I mean,
But
you can
if
turn them on and off.
If you look at, well, it's up to the person that runs the channel to cut them off. To shut it off.
I
Here's
get
the thing.
ads on
They're-
WarPoint,
Are you?
but I have to switch it to mod view in order to not get ads.
And that's and see that's what's fucked up about it. Like we
They-
have it set to where I have it set, and I could change it, and I probably should. If you're a subscriber, you shouldn't get ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
I
is
agree with that.
which is good. You know that if you're subscribed to somebody, obviously you support them enough that you shouldn't have to wait.
Right.
They don't care about the channels
started
that
with
only
15-second
have.
ads. It jumped to 30. Now you're watching
really?
damn political commentary
Well,
on
Oh my
a
God.
freaking ad.
Here's something else, and Harris Heller again, you know, great guy, God bless his soul. He talked about this with channel analytics. You know, you have more people that will leave your stream in the first whatever 30 seconds that if you're playing an ad than you will ever make.
Yeah. Except if you get rated by really awesome people that
I
jump
know,
up your
yeah.
viewer count. Thanks, guys, again for the raid.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so
DXJ
much.
for the win.
Right?
It was tipping off like it normally does, and then it went right back up.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing I got to say about the ads in these smaller channels. It doesn't matter to them. Streaming has become such an oversaturated market that even if you have thousands, we probably have thousands of 0 to 1 viewer channels, that it all adds up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, here's something that we talked about a long time ago. And our biggest bitch about Twitch then, and this is screwed up to think about, but this was our biggest bitch then. There's no real discoverability for Twitch.
No.
You know, they don't recommend anything. They don't, and that was our biggest bitch. And now they're doing this.
Well, they do recommendations on category. I've had popular streamers pop up with their thousands of people. I've had people that weren't popular pop up, like people with like it's a certain requirement. You hit double digits, you're more likely going to be seen.
Right. And Rebirth, yeah, I didn't realize that there was a way to watch ads to be given bits for free. And it's the same way here. You know, you pay an extra amount of, you know, for 500 bits is like what, $5.50 or something?
$5.99.
$5.99. So there's $1 for 500 bits. 1 bit donated to a channel is 1 penny. That's what you get. 1 penny. Okay, so right now 500 bits is $6.99. $7 for 500 bits.
Hold on, that's in American. We can't do the metric system standard.
Yeah, we got to be different from the rest of the world.
Well, in England, they quids, pounds.
Yeah. Which
But that's,
I'm
but like you pointed out, that's,
you're gonna have to teach me English to English on certain things because I don't.
Okay,
I can
let me
kind
say-
of figure out kilos and all that, but you start going into it's a stone, and I'm like, all right, rocks come in different consistency.
if I remember, because my daughter likes to watch a lot of British cooking shows on Netflix.
Oh God, Gordon
It's-
Ramsay's.
No, it's the British baking show.
What am I? An idiot sandwich.
£1
yeah, I thought you said like that.
36 what's the word I'm trying to think of now? Pence.
Okay.
Yeah, Pence. I think. Rebirth will have to correct me on that.
Listen, the only thing that I really watch from
But
the UK is
he's right. It's 100 bits to the streamer, but then Amazon takes that 36 right off the top for them.
right.
Well, and we're going straight by computer analytics. He brought up a good point about mobile users being screwed.
Yeah. Well, it's right now. Alana pulled it up on her phone.
I got it right.
That
It
it's
is Pence.
$7 for 500 bits on the phone. And the other thing
That's at a
too,
discount right now.
it varies
different
from Android. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
that's what I was about to say. You got an Android, you got an Apple tax. I mean, Android does their own certain tax, but it's really it's. I think it comes out of the person putting out the product than it does the person buying the product.
right.
But like, for example, when I'm on Android, I don't know, or not Android, when I'm on iPhone, I don't know if Android users have the issue. But when you buy a subscription, you have to buy a subscription token.
Yeah.
You can't just buy the subscription like you can on PC.
Right.
Well, I think it's funny that with all this, they're no better than the government. Because they all got to.
You're just trying to get me to rant, aren't you? You're just trying
No,
to get me to say something about them stealing, which is called theft.
They all stick their fingers in the pot before we're allowed to have it.
Well, hold on. If we do the math right. Oh, it's right there on a white background. You can't really see it. Dang it.
Oh God, I see it.
Did you see the little scribe writing?
Yeah, the calculations.
Yeah. All right, we've bitched about Twitch for about an hour now.
Yeah.
Well, it was bitching that needed done because a lot of this is bullshit.
So I want to talk real quick about Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. I'm really looking forward to this game, but it doesn't seem like the early review scores are very good, especially for a Zelda game. US Gamer gave it 4 out of 5. Shack News gave it a 9. I don't know who they really are, to be honest.
Did Radio Shack adapt?
IGN gave it a 9. Destructoid gave it an 8.5. Games Radar gave a 4 out of 5. VG27 a 4 out of 5. WCCF Tech 7.8. Game Informer a 7.5. Stevivor a 6.5, and GameSpot a 6.
No, these are all like out of 5 or out of 10.
Right. If yeah, the
4
ones
out
that-
of 5 is
yeah.
obviously out of 5.
Well,
No, I thought it was out
I
of 9.
gotta scrutinize. All right.
Okay.
So
You've played
we'll
this.
go
so-
with. I have not played this. I have not played the demo. I have the original Hyrule Warriors on my Switch,
nice.
but I do not have Age of Calamity. I haven't tried out the demo yet. I'm pretty pumped for it though because I like. I think it's miso fighting or hack and slash games,
Right.
Dynasty Warrior style, for lack of a better term. So right off the bat, 4 out of 5 is not a bad score. 9's not a bad score. 9, 8.5, 4.5, and 4.5. And those are from sources that hit and miss on certain topics.
Right.
But I expect that from a Zelda game. That's not bad. Now, WCCF Tech, never heard of it. Stevior, never heard of it. Game Informer, on the other hand.
A 7.5.
Game Informer has been going downhill. I used to get Game Informer back when
You actually got a physical magazine.
was called Electronics Boutique.
Yep.
Which
Hydrate.
all the people across the pond, and especially in Australia, because it's still called EB Games, know what I'm talking about.
I miss EB games so bad.
That was a nasty water. That was the wrong water to grab. But anyways,
What was the other one
now
that we had?
is also the same way. It's based on reviewer, and a lot of these reviewers don't have any prior experience with these style games. They think it's just hack and slash and brainless, and for the most part, it is. But when you're in the middle of killing a bunch of crowds and then you get a notification, you have 30 seconds to get to a place that takes 45 seconds to get to, you panic.
Yeah. can we bitch about reviewers for a second?
Oh God, yeah.
Can we please?
Yes.
Can we please? Because I want to start writing reviews myself.
Okay, well, real quick, we're...
You want to turn his mic back up?
Oh, did you?
Good job.
It might be. Turn that down a little bit.
You're good.
You're good.
No, I hate hearing myself. Though.
Well, here, I'll turn it down here. There you go. Now you can't
You have
keep it.
such a nice voice, Bren.
Anyways, so real quick, I'm going to touch on the fact that Ubisoft, due to a reviewer, a games publication, they got in trouble for a line in Valhalla. A description that read, horribly burned in a childhood accident, ear for wine, is terrified someone will see her disgusting face. Or disfigured. Not even disgusting. Disfigured face. She relieves her fury with bursts of violence. Courtney Craven, founder of Can I Play That, a games publication for disabled gamers focused on accessibility, called out Ubisoft for describing the character.
Because if history has showed us one thing, it's that the Vikings are so sensitive about their words.
What's gonna happen if you get lit on fire?
Okay, well, hold on.
You're going to be disfigured because it changes up your natural look and disfigures you.
Hold on. Craven said on Twitter that it is important to address such language, adding that it is unacceptable to talk about a facial difference this way. Writers for games and otherwise need to do better. My girlfriend, who is a burn victim and spent many years ashamed of her scars, was sitting beside me when I came upon this bit in the game, and the look on her face, I was embarrassed that this was her impression of the industry I love so much. Okay. Well, hold on. We're gonna add this to the rant. So just hold that for a second. The other thing,
I got so much to say.
The other thing that I think is fucking hilarious is Ubisoft. Was it Montreal? I think.
Yep. Yeah, Ubisoft Montreal, it started as It started as a report of a hostage situation.
Yes.
Ubisoft got swatted.
Ubisoft got swatted, guys.
So it's not working out well for Ubisoft, period.
This Friday afternoon, the Service de Police de la Villa de Montreal, man, that is a fucking mouthful for a police department.
It's French. That's why I made French jokes earlier.
Deployed a large number of resources to answer a call for a hostage situation in a St. Lawrence Boulevard office building. The perimeter was quickly secured, and the SPVM confirms that no threat has actually been detected. No injuries were reported. The evacuees are being directed to a place where investigators will take their statements. A team of CIUSS social workers is also on hand to support them as needed. An investigation will follow regarding the call behind this important police force deployment. And yeah, it was just a swatting incident caused by a 911 call that had made no whatever. So yeah, Ubisoft got spotted. So now that we got the Ubisoft shit out of the way, Rebirth, you've been on fire.
He's a flame performer. I've seen videos of him doing it.
Okay.
Is he really?
Yes, he is.
That's awesome.
I'd like to. I think stuff like that's interesting.
I do too.
Is it on his Twitch?
Rebirth, do you have a YouTube or videos up
Yes.
for you?
Do you have an Amber
Nightbot,
live
Nightbot.
stream
Check
that's muted
Nightbot.
because of copyright issues? Like you're playing Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebirth. Hold off. Hold off if you're gonna post a link.
Yeah, 1 second.
He's got to fix something with a Nightbot.
Okay, Nightbot's good to go. If you want to post your link to your YouTube or wherever that you have videos up, we'd love to see them. I'm sure people in chat
We'd
would
love to
too.
showcase you.
And while I talk about what I'm gonna say, go. It sounds like you have something you want to tell us in chat, Rebirth, about being on fire. This.
Oh, he was waiting for the clip. We're to post a
Okay.
link.
What I was gonna say is, do you know what they also say in Valhalla? They run around and scream about killing priests and burning them.
But they
Yeah,
left
I
that
can-
in there.
So does this mean that Christians and Catholics are now allowed to be all up in arms?
There he is.
Well, here, you guys want to hear my rant about this whole able? Dude, good control.
He's awesome. I love Rebirth.
I know a few people that picked up flame performing, and that's, I always love seeing it. It's an art. It's real life firebenders.
Right? Yeah. Dude, that's awesome.
Also,
man.
you can't hit us with copyright. You gave us the clip. Just so you know.
Yeah, right. You gave us a clip. We're not.
We're good. We got it from the source.
Don't be pulling a Warner Brothers music group YouTube strike.
Right.
Because
Right,
I don't know if
so-
you guys remember, but they came down hard on a lot of YouTubers not
Right.
too long ago.
So we had a palate cleanser that cleansed my righteous fury. So here's what I have to say about scars and this ableism bullshit. First off, the preface to this is, if you were born with a genetic defect, you know, that's probably even not, I'm triggering somebody probably even saying that, but like, if you're special needs or any sort of disfiguration or anything like that, I don't believe you should be made fun of. I don't believe, everybody's owed a certain amount of respect. I believe you should teach your children not to gawk at somebody just because they're different. I knew somebody, or didn't really know them personally, but I worked at a McDonald's when I was 18, like most people, and there was I think he was a vet, but he had a disfigured face, or he was a stroke victim, or he had something that happened that it drew attention to his face when you saw it. And unfortunately, your first response is going to be negative. But when I saw him, I don't know his story. And here's the thing about scars, and here's my slight story about scars. So I don't know if I can get my camera, I'm too pale to see it, but my hand is disfigured
He's almost
from getting
translucent.
Yeah. My mom was a glow stick. My dad was a highlighter. But so
God.
I got attacked by a dog when I was 13. It left scars on my hand. Every time I look at my hand, I see that event.
Right.
It does not hurt my feelings to say my hand is disfigured.
Well, so here's my biggest bitch about this thing. And I have scars all over from stupid stuff
Yeah,
too.
same
I know you
here.
do. I've been there from half of your scars. You've been there for half of mine.
Yeah.
You can kind of see the discoloration right here. I have a scar right here and right here where a portion of my eyebrow doesn't grow. You can kind of see the shimmer of it from my glasses going into my face when my face went and hit a windshield. And I'm still pretty. So
I was just gonna say it was. I'll risk. I'll manage my anger with my balding, but I have probably 10 to 15 scars across my whole forehead from a car accident that Rob and I were in
Oh, I know which one this is.
when we ate the windshield of my Buick Century.
And I mean,
I
literally,
ate the windshield of a Ford Probe.
and literally ate it because you could see where our heads should have went through but didn't go through. I mean, it was just like poof.
My face was like this portion was through the windshield, so you could see the outline of my face.
So we were in a 93.
Big ass nose broke the window.
We were in a 93 Buick Century. And
93?
yes.
Yes.
I was in a 93 Probe.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
Freezing.
Jesus Christ.
Freezing.
Hey. People eat glass. It's what we do. We enjoy it. I'm sorry. Don't make fun of me. You have to reword that.
When my face hit the windshield, the
Really?
shockwave felt like I got hit with a flashbang. High-pitched whine, white noise that resorted back to vision, and I opened up my mouth and glass poured out.
Oh God.
I was chewing glass for like a week.
So, like Rebirth said, and this was the original point I wanted to get to. Rebirth just said, he has a ton of scars from fire. If someone asks, then it's just a story. A facial disfigurement like that is probably the nicest that Ubisoft could have said. I mean, a Viking wouldn't care. Number one, yes, a Viking would not give a shit about your feelings.
What was it? The The Vikings weren't that far from the Romans, and the Romans used to throw babies off cliffs.
Right.
Not only that, but women would fight in Viking times.
Right.
It was common to see shield maidens. They had
exactly.
a position for them.
Now, my biggest thing on that, okay? What's up, Jethco?
What's up, Jethco?
My biggest thing on this, okay? It wasn't like they came out.
Freezing there's somebody that got triggered and saying ableism in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's the
over a disfigured face from fire
injuries.
And meanwhile, we've got a guy in chat that has said that's been on fire dozens of times.
He does it willingly, apparently.
And his link is over in chat. If you want to watch the video, it's in chat.
When we make this post or when we repost it to YouTube, we'll include the link.
Yes. Now.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Yes. Now, had they said that in Valhalla, I could see her being angry about it. Okay. For everybody.
Ableism is when you make fun of somebody with a you make fun of, poke fun, hurt somebody, whatever happens over somebody having a disfiguration either by birth or accident.
So it's basically like a technical term for you're bullying them.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's basically saying they're not good enough for society.
Yeah.
Which, I'm sorry, society works around disabled people. Have you seen handy fat people? I've seen plenty. Nothing wrong with them. They just decide to ride a rascal everywhere they go.
Now,
it's like fat people that complain about it. Like, I'm a fat guy.
I'm a dad bod, bud.
I make fun of myself all the time.
All the time. That's what we do. We make fun of ourselves and each other.
Shit, I make fun of you guys.
Anyways.
That 11, 12 p.m. shuffle to the fridge for a snack.
You go take a piss, you look down, and you're just like, damn, there's not much distance this stomach can travel before I can't see it.
Can I see my toes if I look straight down?
The thing that we were laughing about a couple minutes ago for people listening to the audio, Rebirth said she's got a fucking face that looks like the back of a bus from a Crusher. Yes, that is a mean statement.
Right.
That is something that she would have a good argument for.
Well, and here's my thing about the whole thing that was said, all right? They said that she had a face that was disfigured from an accident dealing with fire.
She uses it as her fury. She uses it as a trait
to catalyst
fight battle.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry, I'd be pretty pissed off and ready to take somebody out if I was made fun of, which would happen in Viking times.
Hold on. That's my biggest point right there. Where did they make fun of her at?
They didn't.
They didn't, but I'm saying like childhood, kids bullying.
Okay, that's my fucking point. Where's the ableism in this? Where did they put her down? Where did they?
Nothing in that statement. Yeah.
Nothing in the description of this character put her down or made her less of a person or made fun of her actual disfigurement. It just described her disfigurement. Now, if they don't touch on it, they're going to come around and say, well, now you're just skirting around the issue. Now you're not talking about the issues. You have to talk about the issues for them to be a thing.
Handicapped people aren't relevant in today's society? No, obviously they are. You're making dumb articles like this.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like I said, like where the fuck is the medium line at here? Where can we? The
goalpost always moves. That's the problem I have with these political ideologues and media and shit. Because this is a political statement.
Right. That's all this is a political statement.
I'm not going to point out what side usually says stuff like this, but this is a political statement, bar none. This is about a societal issue that they're trying to address.
So, like Freezing just said, think of Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon and how his disability made him stronger. Think of the goddamn Hunchback of Notre Dame, as Rebirth said. I mean, come on. Esmeralda, dude. Anyways.
You just love them gypsies, don't you?
Man, I'm just saying, Disney knows how to make
Hey, man.
Back in the 90s.
Mental issues and instability is a hot turn on.
Gypsy's a slur.
Yeah, you can't use gypsy. That's.
Oh my God, Freezing! You still have that on VHS?
Oh, you know what? I said thick. Oh.
Thick.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna have to start myself, and before people get.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, at no point did they point at it like that she's useless or in any way put her down about
They
it.
made her a badass, is what they did. They
It
turned
seems to me like they have more of an issue with the English language.
What the problem is it infers that she has self-confidence issues. I'm sorry. Do you want your characters to be realistic, or do you want them to be random nobodies? I'm sorry.
I got none.
You have like scars. You have any sort of anything that makes you different. There's issues I have that make me feel different and less of a person, but I just let that shit roll over my back because everybody's different.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what leads to our strength, and that's what the description of her character was saying. Her difference leads to her strength. Oh God. What'd you use? No. What'd you do? Are you playing sound effects? I can't hear those.
No, look at chat.
Look at chat.
Sounds like a triple X-rated adult film.
First of all,
It's been made. I guarantee you.
Oh, you're damn straight.
You got a world of porn called Strokemon, and I'm sorry, Pikachu should not.
God.
Somebody should not be dressed up like that as Pikachu. Let me just say that's nightmare fuel.
Anyways, I think what Alana was talking about is on the cover of The Little Mermaid, one of the towers was a dick.
The penis, yeah.
It's hard to come by that case now.
And Lion King spelled out sex, and Pinocchio and Dumbo got drunk and high, and there was so much adult humor in Disney movies.
Movie from the 90s was just a giant sexual innuendo. We just didn't know it because we were too dumb then.
Right.
Her window. Oh.
Anyways,
well, there's one more. There was another review that came out earlier today or late last night. It was a negative review about Miles Morales.
Of course.
Okay.
And a lot of people have pointed out that when you play in Miles Morales, you can see that there's BLM graffiti on the walls and stuff, which fine. Raise awareness to it.
Well, one other thing too is there's murals in New York of Black Lives Matter. It's not something that's uncharacteristic of the city itself. And as much as some people from New York, based on how they talk, kind of scare me, and that their fluidity in English language. Well, no, I enunciate a lot of stuff. To me, it feels like a lot of New Yorkers, especially ones from like the city,
wait, hold on. Can I tell you? Can I tell you about my first interaction with a New Yorker?
Huh?
Oh God! Did they tell you how great New York was and how you need to go to New York? You need to go to Ellis Island, man. You need to go see that.
Nope. Me and my wife went there for a day trip, and we go into a bodega just to get some water, so we can walk around and stuff. And
did you see the guy in the back of the bodega that sells the good stuff?
Right. And as we're going into the store, I open the door and let her in first, like I normally do. And there's this like 10-year-old kid walking up, so I hold the door open for him. As this 10-year-old kid comes walking up, he looks at me and goes, "Hey, I'm fucking walking here." This 10-year-old kid just fucking tells me this. Are you kidding me? 10 years old. I'm fucking walking here. Like, what?
Guys, you should be able to beat your children.
I just thought that's a New Yorker. Like, that is New York to me. All right? I fucking lost it. I was laughing. I loved it. I was not offended in any way, shape, or form. That was fucking great.
You want a perfect representation in New York before it got, like, pussified, in a lack of a better term? Watch Rescue Me.
Rescue Me? Watch the original Ninja Turtles.
Oh God, yeah.
So
from the 90s.
I haven't even gotten to what the negative review was about.
Hey, he's fucking talking.
They wrote a negative review because Miles Morales worked with the police and did not address police reform or police defunding.
His dad is a cop. It's in his
that's not the social issue. That is not the social issue that they want pushed in a video game.
I'm sorry. I thought we were just supposed to give Pepsis to police and everything was going to be fine. That's what Caitlyn Jenner told me.
Yeah. Like, seriously, you wrote a negative review on a video game.
Oh, okay.
You wrote a negative review on a great video game because
of a political issue.
he worked with the police, and it wasn't even he worked with them. It was like he had to jump in and save them.
Bro, this isn't the
What
first
are you?
time.
Who are you supposed to give the bad guys to?
This isn't the first time this happened, though. A social
Like,
in a video
you can
game.
put people
This
in
year.
prison, but people have rights, and they have to be processed and booked and all sorts of shit with the legal process. You don't just go directly to jail, don't pass go.
Well,
You know, you're sitting in booking in a holding cell for hours. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, if you throw people in prison, that's Gitmo, not America.
Listen, Insomniac failed to address police reform in a video game.
okay, well, and this is not the first time that a Sony studio this year has been thrown under the bus for not addressing a social issue.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. How are they not addressing?
Last of Us 2? Look at how much cancel culture and how many negative reviews there was around that because of the transgendered scene.
The transgender issue
The
and
woke cancelization.
and oh my God, Neil Druckmann.
And it's still
Neil
sold
Neil
millions
Druckmann
of
and his
copies.
love of bodybuilding women.
Neil Druckmann's wokeness, you know,
Yeah.
is what is it was bullshit. Are you kidding me? Number one, the trans person there isn't who the fuck you think it is. I'm not gonna give any spoilers because I don't want to, but it's not who the fuck you think it
And
is.
it's not even a huge plotline thing.
It's not.
It's something they brought up while they were just traveling together. They talked about it because they asked, why are they?
Right.
I'm trying not to spoil it.
Just
like,
don't. They talked about it during their
Yeah,
journey.
they talked about
They
it while
had
they were walking.
questions.
Yes. They asked why.
Which is fine. That's what we need to get to. If you have questions and you don't understand something, don't go, my pitchfork. You need to engage with somebody and go, why do you think this way? Why is this? I respect your opinions and your values as a person. Why am I being so nice? We're on the internet.
Here's the thing, phrasing. The story didn't suck.
No, it was good.
It was a very good story.
The story was probably good, but the essential framework of the plot was my revenge story.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
The story itself was really good. But the structure around it was not.
Yeah. You can have a great story idea, but if you don't have good structure idea behind it, it's kind of hard to make a good story. Even bad story ideas, like the hero's journey, which is everything from Star Wars to Dragon Ball to, it's an archetype they use for writing. It's not about the story. It's about the journey.
Yeah.
It's about how you get there.
Right. All right. So we're pretty much going to wrap it up there. We've been ranting for almost 2.5 hours.
We beat The Last of Us when the game came out. Not beat it like we hated it. We just all the social issues that they brought up when the game came out.
Yeah.
But it's just more of outrage culture, and it's from a side that complains about outrage culture. Like, I'll be completely honest about. There's some moments in gaming that make me go, "I am so proud of you guys. This is a great, not community, but it's culture.
Right.
It's a great culture.
Right.
Yeah.
And deep down, if you get beyond the bullshit of everything,
Well,
there is a lot of big steps in cultural moves on video games.
Yeah.
The problem is you have one people that go, you're not doing it fast enough, and then you have another group of people going, I don't want this. This is weird.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this week. If you guys do want to invest into our channel, there's links below, whether it's our merch store, subscribing to us, just what?
Merch store. That is one of the best ways that we can think that you can support us.
Because you get something out of it, we get something out of it. It works for everybody.
And Rob did put a lot of time into designing our merch store.
And we're gonna have some,
that's
gotta
up on
work
Etsy.
Designing the new
And
stuff.
I still need my beanie.
I know. Damn coof. We are. Oh, look at that.
It actually worked.
Yep.
Oh wow.
But
It's because you turned off the link timer.
yeah, I know, right? Now, yeah, merch. You know, we're working on some new merch. That should be out soon. We're just waiting to get the proofs back. If you want to just straight invest, we're putting anything that is straight invested into doing an actual stream PC.
It's over there.
Up there in that corner.
Now, to reiterate on that for the stream PC, Rob had a couple blue screen scares.
Yeah, from my graphics card coming loose, transporting it back and forth.
Rob lives about 45 minutes away from me. Rob has the equipment, but I have the space. So Rob has to pack up his computer, bring it all over here, set it up after the show, take it down, drag it all the way back home, and set it back up.
Yeah.
So we've just figured with having a stream PC here at my house, it won't be for my personal use for things, but it'll be set up so we can do the show. We
edit
can
videos, record different
edit,
things.
record, reinvest more back into our channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, we were waiting to keep this a surprise. But as soon as that goal is hit, Brent is going to do, or actually Rob and Brent are going to do a smooth jazz tribute to Bob Ross.
You're right. We are.
Are we?
We are.
Oh,
It's going to be in our NPR voices.
It's real subtle. Bring
Real
it up
subtle,
a little bit.
You know.
And that's our NPR voice.
Jeffco.
Yeah.
There you go, Bren.
But if all gets installed on it, don't worry about that. Wait, what do we need a 3090 for if we're just doing stream? Don't worry about it. Just let it happen.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, if you directly invest it, it goes into a streaming PC.
Do they come with painting while doing it?
Sure. We could try painting with a twist. It's just a different twist than what you're used to.
Yeah.
Twist of a dick.
So, right now,
I'm putting the Deadpool spin on it.
right now,
I'm mushroom stamping sideways.
So right now, we want to thank all of our supporters, investors, subscribers alike. Right now, our investors are Lovebug, Jethco, and Notorious Twist. Our subscribers, and this is a little out of date, but you've subscribed to us, so we're not taking you off the list,
Yeah. You have supported us in some way.
right?
So, our subscribers are Alana, Adar, Laver Streams, El Phoenix, Beer Pong, Insane Delilah, Lovebug, Jethco, Phoenix Wifey, FaZe King, Freezing Twin, Miko Starchild, Hal D, which is her mother, and Notorious.
And Jay's been subscribed too.
And Jay has.
Yeah, and I do want to say this though. So we thanked the supporters and the investors and all that. The biggest thank you and shout out I want to do is to everybody watching right now that has been constantly watching.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
thank
you guys-
you.
You're breathtaking.
You all really are breathtaking for being in chat and just talking with us, bringing up points, giving us talking points, giving us your opinions. You know,
Making fun of us even.
we do this for you, for your entertainment, and that's when you guys are happy and excited. We're happy and excited.
I get more excited about doing Warp Point than I even do. I do doing streams on my own channel.
It's really a fan service for us. You know, we want to give back to the gaming community. We want you guys to get some knowledge, get some entertainment, and
I don't feel like we have any controversial opinions by the outrage culture standards. I feel like all of us in general, we have differences on certain things and how we look at life and all that. But for the most part, I don't want to say we
try to leave politics out of it.
we try to put a spin on it. We obviously
no
have
politics
reasons and why we feel certain ways and all that. But this is escapism. This is to bring the ability to not have that bullshit and be left at the door. And we'll call it out too if we have an article that's like, "Hey, like we did for the ableism post."
Which is the big thing. Why the three of us? I don't know if Alana wants to do it as well, but I know Jay, Rob, and I have talked. We want to do our own reviews. We're tired of seeing all these reviews being put out. I mean, to beat this even more. Who was it that Kotaku?
Right.
That reviewer got a PlayStation 5 2 weeks ago for free from Sony. It was just sitting there, and he openly admits in his review, A, he doesn't know how he's going to start it. B, despite reading his boss's review on the PlayStation 4 several times, he still doesn't have an idea of how he wants to do it. C, he doesn't know how anybody can be happy about the PlayStation 5 coming out, considering the current state of the world. Everything's falling apart. We're all going to die. It's all coming to an end. Shut up.
Oh, wait. And he talks about what? Not Tremors. He talks about a movie for like 3 paragraphs
I don't
in
know.
there too.
I got a third of the way through his review, got agitated, and left.
Yeah, it was
Closed
ridiculous.
out of it.
Here's the sad part.
Better than Rotten
You didn't read the
Tomatoes.
rest. You didn't read the rest of the article.
No.
They still got that view count, and
Right.
that
Of course.
You
keeps
clicked on
them
it. You
doing it.
clicked on it.
Of course.
Regardless of they do the clickbaity titles, regardless if they're doing woke pieces or conservative pieces about, because there was a news organization, I'm not going to drop names, but they brought up like video games make people violent, and I'm tired of you guys acting like it don't. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
That's
actually,
been disproven so many times.
On our website, we actually wrote a blog post about that. We talked about that on one of our, I think that was when we were still audio only.
Yeah.
That we played a lot. We talked a whole episode. It was about an hour and a half, 2 hours of video games and violence. I mean, and our stance on that was video games may show you the violence, but they don't make you a violent person.
No Russian. You don't have to fire a single bullet.
And we talked about
mission.
that in there. We talked about that in there.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about.
I think I heard this early episode too, like right when I got to know you guys and started listening to the podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I remember, didn't you do an article too on the website?
Yeah, yep, the article's on the website. And the website, I believe.
Give you your typing space.
I don't remember what the commands are.
Linktree?
Is it in Linktree? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. And that link will have everything. Merch,
that has our
website,
merch,
all social
website,
medias.
All the social medias.
For some
Jay's,
reason, our
mine.
2 Facebook pages.
Well, one's our streaming page and one's our group page.
Yeah.
Which, if you're not a part of that fun,
That is a fun time.
It
we're
is.
looking for active shit posters. We're actually about to put an ad out for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we do want to, I was going to say before, we do want to help the other streamers. Yesterday, I put out a tweet from an app that I found that shows Target's inventory. And the whole East Coast, if you lived anywhere by that Target store, it showed that they had a PlayStation in stock.
So yeah, we right here's the blog post about video games and violence.
Isn't
right
like
at the
all
bottom
our
of the
gamer
page.
Tags and stuff on there too.
Yeah, all of our gamer tags are on there. You know, we got.
Oh, mine's not.
Yeah, I haven't updated it since that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from before COVID when we could go to cons.
Right.
Yeah,
That was
which
like-
will be happening.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that big mug
Even-
right there.
Even if I can't even be on camera and I have to hold the camera to make sure that we do it justice with you two on the floor.
Jay
Hey,
actually
hey.
has joined us from his car before.
Yeah. Now, Jay, I have a tripod. You ain't gotta hold any cameras, bud. I got like 3 tripods.
All right, for walking shots, you're gonna need me and a gyroscope.
Yeah, I mean, Jay is like 6'3",
6'3", yeah.
and I'm 5'11".
That's where my
5'11",
voice comes
yeah.
from.
But, anyways, we'll
I'm short.
we'll throw Alana in some stilt hills,
Rob.
and she'll be about 9 foot tall.
You're the same height as my mom.
That's hot.
Stop it. I had to grow up with people going, your mom's hot. I don't care. My best friend for like years was like, I banged your mom. And then would come up with these intricate ways of how he done my mom in ways that the Catholic Church would not let me come through the doors just because I heard it.
I'm sorry, Jay.
All right.
And my grandma.
Ah,
We look
not
very
grandma.
well into our age.
Nice.
Not grandma.
Nice.
Not grandma.
So,
Oh,
again,
not the nana.
we rambled on there a little bit, but yeah, if you Linktree has a link to all of our socials, all of our websites, our
Join
YouTube.
us in our chats and our
our
groups
doors.
and everything.
It has our Discord where we get into some interesting stuff in there. Our Facebook pages where we talk about a lot. There's a lot of cool
do.
artwork.
In Discord, we have a dirty joke channel. We have a dad joke channel.
Right. Rebirth, thank you. You know, like we said earlier, you guys are why we do it, and we love interacting with you guys.
It just gets better and better each show.
Right.
It really does.
Oh,
also,
thanks, chicken.
I think we got a mini buffer online right now too.
Do we?
Ooh, are we
ooh,
raiding?
can
Are
we
gonna
raid?
Yes, we are going.
Lavere.
Ooh, Laver's online.
Lavere.
Lavere is online.
Oh,
we
he
rated
is, that's
Delilah.
right.
She's online, but let's share the love to Lavere.
Yes, yes. Let's go raid Laver. Look at
Take
that.
all of our viewers with us. You guys are amazing.
I do have to say this, and I
Oh
don't
my
care if the
God,
audience
another
knows,
ad.
Bob, don't record.
I got you, bud. I will fix that.
He recorded how much time after we quit streaming?
About 15 minutes.
And that was only for top tier OnlyFans subs. I mean, we do it for a reason, guys.
You forgot
Nope.
the L.
Yeah, I did. I screwed that one up.
Copy paste.
I did, but it didn't catch the.
It's boofering.
Buffering.
We got the boofer.
I think that's his stream, but
That is his stream, yeah. I recognize it.
yeah, we want to thank you guys for stopping by. We appreciate you all. We'll be back.
And 9 Raiders coming, guys. This is awesome. I'm so proud of you.
We will be back next Wednesday. I will be back next Monday doing Valhalla. Alana's going to be doing Destiny here soon with the new expansion.
Yes, since I'm the only one that
I'm
bought
going to be
it.
working. Sorry. But I'm going to be working on post-production videos. Try to get these guys in the videos. It's hard. We're trying to get our schedule without, our Wednesday updates. But there's going to be big things and big changes coming on
Right.
the dark side of things.
Nice.
All right, guys. Again, thank you. You're breathtaking. We love you, and we will see you soon.
Peace.
As always, we'll catch you at the warp point.
That was a preemptive piece. Thank you, Rob.
I'm sorry.